Hizzle, all for shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. Today. Oh man, you know, I was gonna go in one direction with the Rhinos against Jim Jordan, but then Yanga and MD called me and wanted to have a conversation about the hospital that got bombed by Israel. Now, Biden is supposed to go there tomorrow. And as y'all know, the Biden administration is already in trouble. I mean, Biden, I mean, he might as well hand the presidency to Trump, whether Trump gets convicted or not. Trump's going to be president. I mean, it's overwhelming, overwhelming. And you got these rhinos trying to stall with the Jim Jordan in Congress. But MD was like, if Biden doubles down on the rhetoric of Israel bombing that hospital, it's over for Biden. And I'm like thinking to myself, it's already over for Biden. MD, it's already over for Biden. I mean, hell, he might as well go out with a bang. It's over for Biden, man. His administration's over, but you still got people like Ron who is trolling, like, oh, vote for Biden. Voting for Biden. Voting for Biden, huh? The Hail Marys that have to be done in order to achieve. The Hail Marys that have to be done in order to achieve. To achieve what? There's not going to be any victory, but real quick, y'all. So, we got Ron. Oh, Ron. All right. We got Ron here. Good. Just the person I want to talk to. We're going to play a little game, Ron. It's called Convince Me Why I Should Vote for Joe Biden. How about we do that?
Because he's not Donald Trump. Hello, Black Zone.
Trump. And you got another reason? Okay, I'll take that in consideration because he's not Donald Trump. Okay.
That's the best reason. Yeah.
You got any other reasons?
That's literally the only reason I have.
That's the only reason you have.
Yeah.
Man.
I would like vote for anybody but Donald Trump.
You know that vote for anybody but Donald Trump has got us in the position that we're in.
Well, I mean anybody, but come on, man.
I'm just saying that's why we're in the
I would
position
rather,
yes.
That's
why we're paying $4.
I would rather have, I would rather have anybody but Donald Trump. I would rather have anybody but Joe Biden. But I would rather have Joe Biden more than Donald Trump.
Okay, so you'd rather, again, I know you don't care about gas prices.
I do, but
you sure?
Man. Yeah, I mean it's a factor, but it's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
no, this ain't Ron,
why,
man.
I understand why you.
No, come up. You can't be Ron, man. Who are you?
That's who part of your. Hold on a second.
No. Who are you, bro? You're not Ron, man. Who are you? You're not hacking my friend Ron's.
I'm conscious.
No, you're not hack my friend's Ron's goddamn account, man. Who are you, bro?
This is the one and only.
No, this ain't no, this ain't Ron, man. Somebody contact Ron, man. Somebody hacked his account.
I said it's a factor. I didn't say it's the only factor. It seems like that's the only.
Somebody hacked Ron's account. No, no. I'm not talking to Ron. I don't know who this is.
Okay.
Because Ron, I know, don't care about gas prices. He don't care about $200
This is Ron Moore right here.
No, this can't be Ron, man.
Ron Moore, Lawn Moore.
No.
I cut grass for a living.
Ron don't care about gas prices. Right. He don't care if he had to spend $100 just to fill up the goddamn lawnmower. No, this ain't Ron, boy.
But like I said, I understand why it's pivotal in your decision for voting for him. You believe that, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna get the gas prices down. But I just don't believe that, especially with OPEC.
He already got
and now you can really X that out because of this Middle East skirmish. That's gonna go regardless.
Trump said he was going to start drilling so he can get us out of this position.
You said it's going to take at least 3 or 4 years to even get a little drip.
Regardless, I rather 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, no,
I rather 3 or 4 years and goddamn do
more
the
than anything. And even if he does start drilling, you know what those people? I know what I would do. I start taxing y'all more. It's about to be over. I'm gonna try and get as much as I can now. It's about to be over. So I mean, that's gonna happen too. You realize that, right? That they're gonna start charging us more the less that we need them. You dig that? So what, you just gonna buy a whole supply beforehand? Huh? Oh, now you want to blink and shit, looking like Lamont Sanford over there with dreads.
That's all. I'm
Go
not,
ahead, dummy. You
I'm not
Lamont
gonna
Sanford. You
talk
the
over that.
Jamaican Lamont Sanford.
I'm not
I mean,
gonna. Hey, I'm not gonna talk over you today, brother. I'm gonna let you have the floor, and then when you finish, then I will talk.
I'm just saying. Do you think that's a factor though? You don't think they're gonna start charging us more or less that we're gonna be dependent on them?
Not under Trump.
My God, man, I don't know what do you think Trump is?
Trump's gonna be the man to
Who?
start drilling.
I'm blacks. I
Mhm.
understand that, but I'm saying, let's say start drilling. You
Mhm.
don't think them Saudi people are like, okay, well, they ain't gonna need us in a few years, but they gonna need us for the moment. We're gonna start taxing. You don't think
Okay.
that's gonna happen?
Okay.
Okay, so that's a factor too. So you want to deal with that too?
So you're
Yeah.
saying, so what you're saying, let me understand this clearly. We could either be taxed under Biden, who doesn't have a long-term solution, or we could
You're
be
trying to get
taxed under
EV vehicles out there.
Trump.
What you mean he doesn't have a long? That's his long-term solution. EV vehicles.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm so glad you brought that up.
And you know what he should do? He should start saying, you know, we're gonna rebuild our electrical grid. That's gonna get some jobs out here. Boom. If he was smart, but you know he ain't smart either.
But you know who is less smart than he is? People who vote for him.
Oh, okay.
People who vote for Biden are less like a person can say
They're
that
the
he's
morons, huh?
dumb. A
People
person can say Biden is dumb, but if you vote for him,
you're dumb.
that makes him a little bit smarter than whoever's voting for him. I'm just saying, bro.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I feel you.
I'm just saying. So
I hear
you
you.
call Biden whatever. If you vote for him, because we already know Biden's condition. I know.
Well, you don't think Trump is dumb?
No, sir. Oh no.
You don't
Oh
think he's
no.
losing his faculties? Just
No.
a little
No.
bit. Did you hear what he
No.
said over the
You ever seen him?
weekend?
You ever seen him dance? Boy, he's a dancing
About a year,
president.
but I'm
He's a
saying that's
dancing.
not really hard to do. But I'm saying we're talking about thought.
It's hard to do it for
Why
Biden.
have you seen?
Biden can't do that.
You see his speeches over the
Biden can't
weekend?
dance. Huh?
Yeah, he can. Remember, he fell off the bike, so he could definitely do that. You don't think Trump twin? I don't know.
You
You
said
lost.
Biden fell off the bike.
Yeah, Biden fell off the bike.
Right. And ever since then, his mind ain't been right.
Okay, so it's the bike accident.
But you want to vote for him. Oh no, I mean his mind has
But
been
Trump
gone.
getting just as he kept.
Trump is you ever
Hold on
seen
a
that?
second. Hold on a
Oh, you
second.
ain't seen the Trump dance? Man, he be
I seen him over the weekend when he was confusing Biden with Obama with Biden, and then he said this. You know that Obama's Biden's boss. Like what?
You're right,
He
twin.
said that
Biden
Obama
can barely
was
walk.
still
Barely walk.
running
Exactly,
the
Biden. I
White
mean,
House.
yeah,
Trump, the president can't. The likely presidential nominee for the Republican Party said that Obama was still running the White House. He was
He
Biden's
is.
boss. Oh wow.
He is.
How so?
Because obviously it ain't
You think
Biden.
Obama want to be involved in any
Well,
of
is
this?
Biden? Hold
Like,
on. Did Obama move to DC?
Obama got a few cribs, man.
Okay. Does
But
Obama
don't he
still
mostly
visit?
be
Hold
like
on. Hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done. Does Biden still visit the White House?
Does Biden still visit the White House? I
I'm
think
sorry.
he's the
Does Obama
president.
still visit the White House? That's the second question.
Yeah.
Okay. So we still got a president who still visits the White House, Obama, and he moved to DC.
No, he has
That's
a
his first
house in
question.
DC, and he has a house in Marthavineyard,
Right, and
and
he keeps
then he has a
visiting
house
the
in
White
Chicago.
House.
So what does that mean?
What I'm saying is he visits the
Remember,
White
his
House
chef was
quite
just
frequently,
killed at
sir.
in Martha's Vineyard, nowhere near the White House. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the one thing I will give
I
Obama,
back
man.
Trump.
He hasn't been touched by any of this shit.
I back Trump.
You got to
I
give
back
him
Trump
credit
on
for that. You got to give him credit for that.
Ron. I back Trump on that. So now what?
You back Trump on what?
Him saying that Obama's running the government. I
Of
back
course you
that. So
do,
what's
man.
your point?
Of course you do.
Of
You're a
course I
Trump
do.
fanatic, but you have no proof. You can. That's what I'm saying. Trump can say anything. I was on RBA, and that's what I was thinking.
Like I
man,
said, and I know you're gonna say,
I
"Oh,
got, I
Trump
got
could murder somebody." Aren't you the same guy that said,
no,
"Oh, Trump
no,
could murder
no, no.
somebody"?
This is what I'm saying. He's
Okay,
like
what are you saying?
Trump and RBR are one and the same, man.
Who's RBR?
The dude I used to, you know what I'm saying? How we linked up, literally. Remember you said you was gonna go on the show?
RBR. Oh, yeah, RBR.
They
Shout out
say
to
all
RBR.
these wild mythical things and to have no proof to back that shit up.
No. You can't compare me to RBR because I pull up articles.
I didn't say you. I said Trump.
Okay.
Trump.
What about Trump? How you
Him and
compare
RBR are one and the same. Just
What you
RBR ain't got no money.
Huh?
I'm just saying.
Okay,
They
I
say
can't
some
argue
outlandish
against that.
shit.
I don't know RBR like that. So
Yeah, I'm saying they say some outlandish shit with nothing to back it up.
I don't know.
I'm going to stop a war in 24 hours because I'm Donald Trump. Who in the John Wayne Elvis Presley you think you is, man? You ain't nobody.
He's the same guy that goddamn brought Kim Jong-un over
He shook
to South
his hand
Korea.
And they talked. Nothing happened.
No, but no.
He was still shooting rockets off.
I'm gonna let you talk.
With the Kim Jong-un or whatever his name is.
Kim Jong-un, it was very significant him bringing Kim Jong-un over to
what you mean over?
Hey, dog, what's going on? He brought him over to the
South. No, that was quick. I was in the back. I didn't know I was in there like that quick.
Yeah. No, as long as you ain't. No, we be getting porn bombed, but now I saw that dog. Okay, boy. Yeah, we been getting porn bombed like crazy, bro. But you know, I got editing.
I don't even know what to say about that.
Huh?
I don't even know what that is or what to say about that, but that sounds.
Oh, you don't know what that is, such an doll.
No.
Oh, people will come on.
I don't get. I pray either way. I would never know. I'll get
your screensaver. If you don't, the thing is to get your screensaver, and when somebody come up, you don't know, just put it up so they can't flash because they could, cam up and they usually play a porn video.
Oh. Oh, okay. Now I understand. Now I know. When I used to patrol my neighborhood. Sometimes, I get a random call on Messenger, and I wouldn't know who it was. And it'd be like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm out on the street. I click it, and then it would be something nasty shit like that. And I would just go off. Like, cuz, man, don't just hang up. So that's just mad rude. Random people. Yes, conduct. Well, grand afternoon, fellas.
Hey, so now that you're here, I got to ask you this question because I was curious. How do you feel about? Did you hear about Israel bombing that hospital?
Yeah.
I know you got some.
I have my thoughts about that. My thing is like, here you go. That's that conflict over there is over there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And not that I'm not hip to it or anything. I'm not interested, and I don't feel any feelings or anything about that. It's just that it's over there. And when I think about the people that, like Floyd Mayweather, whatever that other dude's name was, going over there and sending support or financial support, I find that just ridiculous because you have real, like, first of all, they don't do anything for black people here.
Right.
From over there, and over here, the black people that are sending support over there, like Floyd, like I think we did something about Floyd Mayweather yesterday. Why don't you do that shit here for your people here? I mean, you could if you're flying a jet and you're sending supplies, like major supplies, over to a whole nother country, that really, you went to visit there, you went and did something there, but you don't take care of your black people here at all. I mean, there's like 50 states. You could drop a fucking box and, you know what I mean? You could. I'm sure there's a lot of homeless people that need shit, especially black homeless people. It's like, what are you doing? Like, you don't do shit here in the United States with the platform and the money that the people gave you by supporting you and your dreams, but you'll take that shit and go somewhere else. And I'm saying that it's terrible because, hey, genocide, ethnic cleansing, all that shit is very bad. However, did they give a fuck about us?
Yeah, you're right. You absolutely. I see what you're saying now. I didn't even think about it like that. I think he flew with like a jet over there with supplies.
Like supplies. He has supplies. He's a personal little pilot. He says Air Mayweather, crap like that. Either way, it doesn't matter. Armored vests, water, whatever. And I understand because I get it, but I would think that you should do something for your people if you're going to be generous. And you want to be generous, it's not a demand. But if you wanted to be a generous individual, then do something here. And you don't have to do it in your own place. Pick one. What about Flint? Like what about here and
I
here and
think
here?
he is from like Flint or something like that. If I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken, I know he's from
the
Michigan.
water. If you're gonna do something, sometimes it starts at home and then you expand out.
Yeah,
You
think
know,
about what that could have been a ripple effect too. Like all the celebrities just start giving back, but you, like you said, they don't.
yeah. Well, it only takes one or two people to say, "Oh, look, he stepped up. They fixed this or they did that or God, man, they took all the fucking black people off the street." Because he had a platform, he could have done it. If you link up with this person, this person, this person, look at the amount of homeless people we got out there in every state, and almost the majority of them are black. See what I'm saying? But I feel like you shouldn't be doing this for. Not that you shouldn't be doing it for them, but I feel like this is gonna backfire somehow. It's just a matter of when. It's gonna backfire us somehow, and I feel like
Oh,
all
we
this
over there
money is
already
wonderful.
though. We in it. We
Yeah,
pretty much in it.
yeah, and I'm like, I don't wanna. I think that we have, as a people, as just being black, like black people, kids, black people here, United States. I think that we have more to really be focused on here. Yeah, they know what's going on over there. That's been going on. This is like a religious war, right? Something like that. It's based on religion or something. It's a
Yeah,
lot. It's complicated. I know is that when we start telling people they gotta get out of their own fucking, they gotta get out of this territory. You're making it like that, and you're plotting on it for like 2 years. You do the most. I think that's a lot, and I think it's gonna backfire on the United States, like anything and everything usually does in the end. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna backfire. And I also think that too. Look at where the money's going. We're funding alleged allies. You know what I mean? But nobody can take care of the people here. So that's just it. Just doesn't make sense to me. And ultimately, if you take care of them when we're at war, are they going to come help us here in the United States?
I'm
So
sure Israel would. I think
all this
Israel.
time we got to go over there. We got to go abroad. Is everybody going to come over here and help us?
Yeah, you can't outsource Democrat. I mean, democracy rather. I'm sorry.
I think you can bring all these people over here, these refugees and stuff. But I think I can't remember old boy's name, but he said it. Anybody helps them or aligns with them, then we're going to get sanctioned. So with all the immigration coming in from Venezuela, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and the possibility of sanctuary cities closing down, if you did want to offer asylum to those that absolutely must have to have it because that shit is fucking horrible, they're not going to be able to receive it. See what I'm saying?
Damn,
There won't be
I didn't even
asylum
think
for them.
about that point.
Yeah, there won't be really an asylum for them because you got
Ain't no more room.
yeah,
We
there's no
finally
room.
filled up. We finally filled up.
Yeah, we filled up. And we can't even we don't even want to feed the people that we have living here before we let them flood in. Like I'm in Denver. We're getting like 200-300 people still.
I don't understand how they still flooding in here like that though.
I don't know. I just think ultimately too. I think that the numbers that I think always when they generate numbers, they're always lies.
You
They're
think it's
always
more or
lies.
you think it's less?
No, I definitely think it's more because like we take public transportation, me and Jesse. So we take the bus, and every time, like I'm in maybe like 15 minutes away, but I'm in like a different little area. He's in Denver, I'm in Aurora, but like 15 minutes on the bus, very close to each other, you know. And we go from like say I'm going from his apartment to my apartment. The bus will be packed with immigrants. First it was the light. First it was like the light skinned ones that are like fairly like me, right? And then it was like 8 months of that, and just little by little, and then it was the more melanated, like dark
Yeah,
skin, black skin, brown, like
closer to
really
the
dark skin.
equator.
Yeah,
Closer to
yeah,
the
like really dark skin. But I can tell the difference, when I look at people. So I can
right.
tell when they come, where they come from, or like what part of town. Even I can hear it, even if I hear their voice, I can tell. Oh, this is Latin diaspora. This Afro Latino, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. But they're over there in the Latin countries. These are people from Africa. These are people from America. You know what I mean? So I can tell. The black isn't that different. It's just the dialects. You know what I mean? But they're the like is it like right now we're getting. I think maybe like 2 weeks ago when I left the house, all I saw was I took the bus, so I had to take the bus anyway. It was jam packed with more melanated uh, uh, blacks that spoke Spanish. You know what I mean? I don't want to call them Afro Latinos. I don't want to say it like that. I don't know. It just feels like you know. I just want to say they're black and they speak Spanish. That's sweet. Like that.
They call Latinos.
Yeah, I don't want to call it that. I don't want to call it that because it's just I don't like because there's so much racism there too. They get their fair share of colorism. You
Okay.
know,
Oh,
it's
definitely.
everywhere. Ugh,
They do it to themselves. That's the crazy part.
shit is fucking ridiculous. And then they come over here, and two, I kind of punish them a little bit when they're here. Well, not so much the melanated ones, but the light ones. I punish them a lot. They don't talk to me anyway. They'll call me Mayate or whatever. But when I see them struggling with the bus driver to have my directions and shit, yeah, immediately, like, if I know the bus driver's brother, I'll just be sitting back watching. I won't be saying shit. I speak like 5 languages. So, Spanish, I learned that Spanish is like my third language. It's easy to learn. And so I haven't spoken in like fucking like 10 years. I saw this lady struggling, and the bus driver was getting frustrated. and I was wearing my sunglasses. I don't know. She was like, "Can you help me in Spanish?" I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" I said, "Yeah, you gotta learn English. Yeah, you're
That's
here. You gotta learn English." If I went over to your country, I already learned Spanish before I go to your country. You know what I mean?
right.
She's like, "I'm lost." I was like, "No, you're not." She's like, "Yes, I am." I said, "Where are you trying to get off from?" I'm talking to her in English. She's answering me in Spanish. I'm still talking to her in English, and I just tell her, "Follow it to this street." Like that. It's like, and then I spoke to her in Spanish. Like, it wasn't very difficult. It was very easy. But the whole time, I'm sitting right across, from another sister. She looked at me. She like, "Oh, you speak Spanish?" I was like, "Man, it's not what you think." But I make them speak English because if you notice, they came here this whole time. I'm 43 years old. The Hispanics here didn't want to learn English. I know people right now that have been from Mexico like 20 years and never learned a fucking lick of English. And it's supposed to be like we're supposed to conform. Right now, like everywhere we go, you're supposed to conform to speaking Spanish. Here, they have everything turning into Spanish. You know what I mean? And I think that's fucked up too. It's like propaganda or programming, like a form, maneuvering you into something else, and you're not paying attention. You're just going with the flow because it's the illusion of inclusion. You can't be an ass. You can't not include them, even though I wouldn't. You're really like, I can't. I don't want to. I shouldn't have to. So you know what I mean? Why do I have to? Think about it like this: if the immigration comes over here, or the migration comes over here, and they're able to get an apartment, a check, everything within just a few weeks of being here, and it took me like 15 years to try to get it, I think that's wrong. Especially when they didn't go through the process. And I was born for the soil. How fair is that? So say, you should have to earn it. You know? Okay. Did I lose y'all?
No, no, we still here. I'm sorry.
Just thinking it's too much, huh?
No, it's right on point for me. I don't know what happened to Max, and he might have fell off.
He looks like he's still here. No, but seriously, like if we try to help these people because they're gonna need help, and it's just doesn't. You can't really say You don't want to help them if they need help, because that shit is looking pretty fucking bad over there with the news. I
Right,
mean,
right.
they don't give a damn. They're killing a lot of motherfucking people. Um, like they would say, like it is intentional, so it's not like it is going to keep going for as long as it takes, right? But if the states wanted to offer them asylum, there's nowhere to put them. If there's a fucking major emergency somewhere and they need to come here, anybody needs to come here. Doesn't matter where it's from. It's gonna be pretty fucking difficult to get in here and at least have, help and support. Look at that; they can't even bring food over there. You know,
Yeah, it's getting pretty hectic. I think we're gonna have to do something in a minute. Unfortunately, they're gonna do something.
you can't bring food. There's the intentionally hitting the power. They're those people are fucked. But even if the ones that live, they won't be able to go nowhere really. And I feel like this is gonna backfire somehow in the United States. Like some things you should just not get involved in.
We,
You see what I'm saying?
that's the thing. We can't not be
But
involved. Like we
you have to
gotta
make a
be
choice
involved.
sometimes. Let's say, man, I guess you're gonna have to hold your own nuts, dude. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, but this looks pretty fucking bad. And I don't think the American people are even remotely ready on any kind of level for anything to happen over here. I mean, look, we got like a less than a month before they're gonna shut the day before they have to shut the fucking government down.
Yeah, less than a month. I think it's November 17th, something like that.
Yeah, and they went fucking old way McCarthy or whatever the fuck his name is. He just saved the fucking thing from getting shut down, right? Then they fired him the next day. And they're having the vote now. They're
Yeah,
not ready. The government isn't ready. Not even emotionally ready.
but see, and this the kind of bad part because the government really needs to be whole right now, especially with this
Right,
stuff going on
right.
over there.
This shit is looking real bad. Like this is like if I was other countries, I would be sitting back like how I'm sitting back like
Yeah,
they're not there. This is a fucking two-party collapse right here in front of our eyes at the worst time. You have like two fucking wars going on. Not to mention what we're going through here in the United States. That's a lot. There's a lot of fucking conflict. Not to mention what's going on over there in Africa and the coups and this and that. Got a lot of shit going on.
yeah, definitely. Like, and she right. And people ain't ready for the no internet, no power,
Hell
especially
no.
the no internet.
I'm a Generation X person, man. I was so just the other day. I was like, I bet I can go at least 2 weeks without picking up the phone, turning on the internet, and not entertain myself. Like you need to go outside. I can easily put the phone down and leave the house and be gone for a whole 2 days without picking it up. Easily. It's just because it's heavy and I feel like I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to. Some days I don't even want to listen to what's going on the news or the internet or anything like that because it's so much, and then you feel like kind of impotent or kind of helpless. Where you can't do anything. You can't really. What the fuck can we do except sit back and watch and like, well, you know what I mean?
Yes,
We couldn't help them. We couldn't. This one particular thing, this right here, that's happening over there, we can't help them.
we're
This is
going to
them.
though. We're going to.
Yeah. We're putting ourselves in a fucking
Yeah, we're
ugly
going. It's no way
position.
we're not going to, unfortunately. On
Yeah,
both sides of the aisle. They both, you know what I'm saying, do almost it's enough senators on both sides of the aisle that they're down for Israel. I don't know.
they are. I'm like, this is a bad move. Like, maybe we should just like look at your feet and then pivot out the room. Like this is like a slow
Yeah,
pivot out the
we
room.
don't
Like,
have to, but I mean, but at what point do you say no? Because like they literally Israel's really trying to destroy Pakistan.
yeah,
They
it's,
want
it's
the
fucking it
people
up. It's like,
gone,
fuck
man.
them,
I mean, we might as well just like be real. They want them gone.
gone. Like
They
for
want them
real, gone.
gone. Like especially after you bombing hospitals.
Hospitals, churches, a million of fucking places. They don't give a fuck.
I mean, and I'm not saying like the
Like 7 days.
Palestinians shouldn't. The Palestinians shouldn't be doing that either, man. Like I don't know. If they go war, it seems like they should just have I don't know, like a big war and just let
Yeah.
it in. But like I
That's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying. We should just look the other way and let them battle that out because it's terrible. I don't want to say it like that because it's fucking horrible. But
But if we do
all the
that,
wheels
like
over here.
if we do that, Israel kind of got a nice military, so
Yeah,
they're gonna win.
if they they are
We
gonna
kind
win.
of funded that though. That's the bad. We kind of funded that.
The plotting to get rid of these people. It was like 2 years in the making. They sat back and they were like, you know what I mean? 2 years. Can you imagine? And then like bam, right in the middle of the night, just come in and just start just putting in that work. It's terrible, you know.
Yeah, that's tough.
However, this is their shit. They're on a fucking religious fucking belief cycle right here. We can't get involved.
But that's happening on both. Did you hear about the gentleman in I think it was Chicago or something who stabbed the the Muslim
Oh
child?
boy, yeah,
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
and
terrible.
he ain't even over there. He ain't even over
was
there.
here.
Like you in Chicago, you in America.
Yeah, that's gonna happen because when there was like all these little protests. Like I think it was one at Harvard protests. Like you see them, they're like the aerial shot. The only thing that was separating all these people was a fucking sidewalk. They're protesting on the same school. It's like you're here. Like even when me and Jesse be doing city council and shit. Me and like we let. Well, I don't know, not Jesse so much. I don't really have any moral compass really comes to certain things. But I was laughing because they're like, we don't want to bring these people here, Palestine, blah 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 blah, and this is racist and da 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 da. And I'm like, here we go, and we need your support. And I'm like, here we go, right? Because I try to control myself, and I'm like, look, understand what you want to fight for, what you don't want these people here, blah 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 blah. But you realize we're going through some serious fucking shit, okay, over here.
That's not
And
funny.
there's still a fucking 400 or 500-year-old black Holocaust over here. We're still traumatized over here. Y'all don't support black people like that. Come on now. You know what I mean? You don't even want to talk to us when we're over there. I don't even know how my black Turkish friends go over to that side. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And then over here, you got when that happened with the little boy. It's like I already knew. It was like this isn't the first. Let's pray. Let's knock on wood.
I'm saying he wasn't
Please
even.
don't do
We're
that.
not even in that country anymore.
Mm-mm.
That should
Not a
be.
little boy.
That's
How
crazy.
cowardly you got to be to do that to a little boy with
But
your own. You know what I mean? It's a little kid. Just a baby. He's just a baby. You looked at him like he was just full of sin and and so much hatred that you had to do such an act here on the United States, and they act like it was no big thing. Like, why you didn't do none of that shit when you were their landlord? As soon as the conflict happened, that's when you want to get bucked. That's some cowardly shit.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Hmm? What do you think about the news? What do you think about the speaker thing? I kind of want McCarthy.
Was that Black Sis or something? You still there, buddy?
I fell asleep.
Probably fell asleep.
I don't know. It's early.
I'm enjoying it. Like I was telling Blackston them yesterday, the one thing that Trump, I will say that he did is he destroyed the Republican Party. Like that brand is pretty much gonna be done.
I was listening to the speech that old boy gave about Jeffries. I was like, I remember when McCarthy ran. There was only like two people wanted to even put Jeffries up.
Right.
There was like Bobert and fucking one other person, right? And then McCarthy gets thrown out after he says the shit, right? And he does what Biden wants because really he was like, just do the right thing. Biden was like, just do the right thing. So he does what everybody wants, and then they push him out, right? And I was like, I think McCarthy should just go back up there because it's gonna take a couple of rounds. They already took the one man out, and now this dude, Oh my God, what is his name?
Jim Jordan.
Jim Jordan. I was like, didn't Jim Jordan have a fucking subpoena? They were looking for him.
No, they say he was kind of one of the senators that was at the forefront of the January 6th.
It was I was watching the God, what was it? I like watching them house the House Senate committee meetings, hearings and shit where they're terrorizing them. They have like on a little trial in there. I like watching those. I just put it in my own words. Who was up there? Like 3 weeks ago. They had a whole little timer on there. Dude was evading a subpoena for like 500 days. I think it was Jordan too, or a Jordan. As soon as they mentioned it, could straight up so quick.
Yeah, but he didn't get the first vote right now. How many votes? Did he get? Like 50?
Jeffries?
No,
Jeff-
not Jeffries. Jordan. How many did he
Jordan.
get?
Jordan got 200 and Jeffries got 212. This last vote, this last little
Wait a
second.
minute. Jeffries got more than Jim Jordan?
I know, right?
No way. The Democrat got more than the
just
Republican?
showed it. They just showed it right now. I don't have
Really?
permission. Yeah. Do I have permission to share the screen?
Yeah.
I'll share the screen real quick. It's quick. And the other thing is, I don't like the way Jeffries talks with his hands. They did a little interview right now.
He's okay. You just
Talking
have
like,
to learn
does he look
to
like a
wait
zombie?
for that delay. I mean,
Does he look
it's
like a little light-skinned zombie?
that's how it be. It's okay to wait for the delay.
He's
As I
talking with his
say,
hands like, I'm like, God damn, dude, something. And the way they have it, the way they have the camera looking up at him with his hands, I'm like, if you're gonna talk, like you're like on the verge, on the cusp of doing full sign language.
yeah,
Get on with it already. You're like,
he cool though. He cool.
hold on a second, let me get over there. 1 second. So I was just right there. Oh yeah, okay, I got it. Let me see, I got a cue. That's right. I was over here watching a cue. Let's see. I'll go to the one where it was really quick, where they said he had 220 some votes or 220 votes. I just seen it, and then I was I was watching the video with Jeffrey. I thought that shit was hilarious. I was like, why is he talking so much with his hands? And he's like carefully picking his words.
No, because he know they be listening to every word he say.
Every fucking word, and then he's moving his hands like with every single word. I'm like, God damn, dude, he's like, you're right on the cusp. Just go ahead and get that sign language out your system already. Let's see, where is it? Did I delete it? I don't think so. So don't judge me by my cue. I'm trying to stay informed.
You good? You you allow however you want to stand for, Miss.
I'm all over the place. I'm like,
you're supposed to be. You ain't supposed to be so echo chambery. So that's a good thing.
yeah, I'm all over the place with it because I was like, did with a little bit of Colorado stuff, and then such happened. I mean, watch this for a quick second. You see, there like some of them were actually watched through, some of them were like just 2 seconds. There's a lot going on. Like I didn't want to. Yeah, I did see that. With the kid. Fuck it, I'll just go over here. See where it leads. Go no, yeah, because that's your show. So I see your guys' show come up and it says for like Black News. I'm like, damn, dude, are we doing a show? I didn't know about it.
Yeah, that's here. I'm gonna put us to fair.
You guys hear it?
You got no. Hold on. You got
sure?
Here, I added to the stage for you.
Are you opening the camera?
Okay, somebody gotta approve it, I guess. You see, am I sharing? Yeah, I'm sharing. Okay, cool. Let's see. Ready? I'll turn up the volume because I live in the hood, so
Our focus right now relates not just to any one individual, but to getting the institution reopened. I have respect for Patrick McHenry. I think he is respected on our side of the aisle. There are a whole host of other Republicans who are respected on our side of the aisle. Jim Jordan is not one of them.
But what would you say to some members of your caucus who have said that they're open to McHenry? Have they come to you and said, hey, we want to do something that empowers him so we can just get things going again?
We continue to say that we're seeking a bipartisan path forward that's authentic, genuine, and that we want to agree upon in good faith.
So is that not good faith or likely?
There are informal conversations that have accelerated over the last few days. My hope, now that it's clear Jim Jordan lacks the votes to be speaker, that those conversations will accelerate this evening.
When you say accelerate, what exactly does that mean? Do you have any meetings planned with McHenry, perhaps, or leaders on the Republican side?
I have no meetings planned with McHenry, but high-level members on the Democratic side of the aisle are ready, willing, and able to have those conversations.
Does it seem like the administration's
Besides, yeah, sorry.
When you say a bipartisan solution, does that mean 5 or 6 Republicans should vote for you, or are Democrats willing to vote for some kind of Republican?
We have not, from the very beginning of this Congress, made this about any one individual on the Republican side of the aisle, and certainly not on the Democratic side of the aisle. House Democrats want to be reasonable here. We respect elections. We were disappointed that we failed to hold on to the House in November of 2022, but we're not election deniers. We did overperform. We defied the rules of political gravity in a midterm election in the president's first 2 years in office, but the Republicans now hold the gavels. We recognize that. We respect that. But the Republicans are unable to function on their own right now. So there's only two paths. Either you're going to continue to bend the knee to the most extreme members of your conference who are not interested in governing, or you can partner with Democrats to do the business of the American people.
You see the hand thing? That shit's still funny.
That was a slipper at the end, though.
Partner with Democrats to do the business of the American people.
You see the hand thing? That shit's still funny.
Hold on,
one second. I gotta get to the other thing. She was laughing. I couldn't stop laughing because the way he looks, it like he gives the meanest looks. Like his looks could kill. You know, he like killed that lady right in front of him. You know, he looks. I swear to God, he looks like a zombie. He does. Mr. Sherry.
Uh-oh, she dropped. Uh-oh. It's just me now, folks. Uh-oh. I'm losing everybody. Blackson. Come in. Come in, Blackson. All right, so it looked like it's just me for right now. We gonna damn. I didn't come prepared at all, y'all. I'm sorry.
Sorry about that, man. My damn pipe is damn busted.
Uh-oh. You all right?
No, I'm all right. Just gotta clean the damn floor. It's damn plumbing. But hey, what's up, Carolyn Lowe? 4 years ago, I said that. What's up, Chris? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody?
All right, my fault. Let's see.
You good?
Hold on, let me put this. Okay, my fault. My fault. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, one more because one more was really quick. It's just so you can see the voting. The voting was God damn it.
It was like 200. It was like 200.
It was like 200 for old boy, and then 220 for Jeffries. Let me see. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. It looks like I copied, but I didn't. Oops, wait. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
You got to add it to the stage.
Yeah. Did I do it? Did I not do it?
Yeah, there it is. Yep. So
yeah, I did.
Oh, that's from earlier today. Yeah. Yep.
Of which the Honorable Jim Jordan of the state of Ohio has received 200 votes. The Honorable Hakeem Jeffries of the state of New York has received 212 votes.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Personally, I think as I said from the first time when they like all that time, yeah. That was crazy.
What's happening to your child?
For the 16 years, can I say 16 years that Jim.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying the blacks, and I told them yesterday Donald Trump destroyed the Republican Party, and this is the result of it.
Oh yeah, I think he gets into it.
For the best.
Jordan has been in Congress.
In order to, you got to.
I think he gets into it. I think this dude gets into it. Really.
Okay,
I would like to go over right now.
Go ahead, my fault. Go ahead. Go ahead, Blackson. What were you saying?
Oh no, I was just saying. Ron was saying Trump destroyed the party.
No.
So you got to destroy in order to build. That's all.
So you think he purposely did this?
This
Is that what you're saying?
No, this has nothing to do with Trump. This was the Republicans in the damn 20 Republicans decide they want to do a protest vote. It was on them.
But I'm saying you don't think those are followers of Trump, the Matt Gaetz, the MG Greens, and the.
You talking about the 20 that withhold their votes, or you talking about Jim Jordan?
I'm talking about Trump support. I'm sure they probably voted for Jim Jordan.
No, Trump endorsed Jim Jordan.
I'll say this.
That's what I'm saying. So why wouldn't this? What's going on, why wouldn't this be Trump's fault?
I'm lost, bro. You done lost me.
It's always Trump's fault, right? Because they're like,
yeah, that's why I'm like,
I'm saying yesterday I was saying Trump destroyed the Republican Party, right? This is a result of it right here.
But this is the Congress.
I mean, like this is a Republican-led conference, and he can't get enough votes for himself. A Democrat gets more votes than him. Come on, man.
That's because the 20 that damn decided they want to go rogue was damn called
that's what I'm saying. This is Trump's fault, bro. Republicans went rogue, right? It wasn't the Democrats that went rogue.
You know why they go rogue, right? You know why they go rogue, right?
They're not down with Trump's.
Okay.
No, they're not getting what they want. They're not getting they're not getting what they want. Their demands,
Right.
Each one wants something different, You gotta appease everyone.
But y'all don't
school them, dog. School them.
Yeah, everyone, each one of them wants something. So, if I got,
I wonder who the 20 who voted for him then.
Yeah, like if I was over
who
there,
voted for Hakeem?
Yeah. What were you saying, brother? I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying I'm wondering who the Republicans who voted for Hakeem Jeffries were.
Oh man, I can't wait till it started up again because I missed it. Like, because every time I can't try to turn it on, they're in between a break, and I don't have the patience for it. And I think that when McCarthy got when he got canned, he only really needed 8 votes. So it's kind of like, why didn't he just get back up there and throw his hat up in there again and run? If he had did his due diligence, he could have probably turned those 8 votes around. That's all he needed when they let him go. And I was like, you let this motherfucking hunchback fucking weird looking ass dude take you down like that?
Did you call him a hunchback?
Yeah, motherfucking what was his name? Matt Gaetz or Matt
Gaetz a hunchback.
Yeah. The way he stands, he's all hunched over. He looks like he got sucker punched in the stomach, and his hair is all knocked out.
That was a good one.
Permanently like that. You know what I mean? And he went on a personal mission to get this dude out. You know what I mean? And then he fucked everybody, and nobody's mad at him. I'm like, why aren't you mad at him? He fucked everybody. He fucked up everything.
He did mess it up, though. I will say that he did, though. But he trying to run for governor, though. That's what they were saying. Now he's trying to run for governor. He don't try to run for governor of Florida.
He wouldn't. How could anybody give him any kind of votes when he fucked this all up? They have no speaker. And I was like, God damn, dude, the speaker has that much power.
He moved the votes around, so yeah, he bring all them. Yeah, speaker got the power.
Speaker got the most power. Like damn, they're the second to the president with the most power. As for the VP, I'm like, how the fuck does that work? How the fuck does that work? I didn't know that. Damn, did fucking Pelosi have that much power? Who knew? I had no idea. It was like that. But I was like, why didn't he throw his hat back in the ring instead of letting these weirdos? And then when they're asking Jeffries, they what is it, McHenry or whatever the fuck his name is, they started mentioning this dude. I was like, he wasn't in the fucking running. Like they just grab
But they always talking behind closed doors.
Yeah, he's like, well, we're going to secret meetings and shit. And as I said, everybody wants something, and their vote is their vote counts, right? So you want their vote. So yeah, damn near like, caress them in certain ways to
That's
whatever they want.
crazy. Like that they even go through this process though, and it's
I know,
behind.
and they're showing everybody. It's even worse that they're showing everybody. They couldn't even keep it on the low. Like everybody's watching the failure. It's horrible. I was like, damn, man, it's terrible. And the fact that Jeffries, when they put McCarthy up, and he did like 15 rounds. After like the first 4, I was like, come on, cuz, just give it up, just let it go. Somebody go get Pelosi, tell she got her job back. He did. We went 15 rounds of votes. 15 rounds. I was like, God damn, man. Nobody's eating in there. Everybody's tired. People are disappearing. They're coming back. You're just sitting there, slouched to their little seats. I'm like, God, dude, this is fucked up. And he kept going 15 times. I was like, why didn't he do it again? I kind of feel like they just give it back. Just give it back.
That's just crazy how much time they waste.
Wasted on nothing.
On nothing.
They're just chilling right there. Nothing's happening. They're not taking care of the people that say they want to pick up speakers
It's
and get back.
I think that's a lot of the problem. Like our government hasn't updated itself. It's not like functional for the 21st century. It's still like in 1776 and shit. Like it's for real. Like even how the laws draw it up, thou shalt not commit thou felony. You know what I'm saying? Get common. I mean, today's English. You kill somebody this way, you die. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. They're just chilling in there. They're like they didn't do no work today. They just been kicking it in that one room. Fucking raise I, nay, I. I was like, who's buying lunch? Where's the flask for the drinks? Go around the room. Like, this is fucked up. Can I hit the weed vape? We're being here for fucking hours. Somebody make a decision.
Somebody make it.
Look, there's all these. What is it? 400. It's 418. Like 430.
433.
How many people are there? Like 436 or something like that.
I thought it was 433. I think they lost 2 or something because it used to be 435. It's something like in the 434.
Think about it. They're doing this. It takes quicker to fucking deliberate on a 12-man trial, a 12-man jury. Okay, right. It's quicker to deliberate.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of wasted, and they take a lot of vacations too. They be on break a whole lot. Like
for real, man. That's why they be getting in trouble too. The city committee meetings are the shit to me. I like to change them and just like I was talking to him and I was just like I'm by myself so 90% of the time so I'm laughing and reiterating in like ebonics. Like, it's just like I laugh at shit. I'm here all by myself. Nobody's here. I did that shit with what is his name? God, I can't remember his name, dude. I gotta look it up. He just went through trial too. He was sitting there for like, God, man, like 3 weeks ago.
The rapper?
That whole shit. No. He's on the committee. It was like God, I can't remember his name. Older white man. Like they're all older white men.
Yeah, but that narrows it down.
I gotta look at it. He was on the he had a whole committee meeting. And they kept everybody kept talking to him, was trying to boost his head up, and then hit him with the hard facts.
Was it Comey?
No, it was something like not McCarthy. God, I can't remember. I gotta look at the history real fast. It was funny as hell.
You remember what the committee meeting was about?
Basically, just I can't even talk. This is when somebody don't talk to people at all. So they finally get a chance to talk. They can't form words. I have nobody wants to talk. I can't form my own words. Like, oh my God, that's right at the edge. I'm smoking weed and can't think. Jesus. Hold on 1 second. I'm here right now.
Roll eyes.
I'm serious. I was supposed to be like forever. And I'm like, man, I can't talk. But nobody's here. Nobody's ever here. Nobody talks to me. So I just actually talk to people. I can't make my words fucking.
Nobody talks to me.
I swear to God. I swear to God. Don't want to talk to me because I'm always on some shit. For real. It's like this one where I'm like, no, man, I don't get kicked out of shit. It's just keeping it fucking just straight fucking, black nationalism. Like, I'm just on one. I'm just keeping it fighting racism and white supremacy and doing it in a constructive way. God. I can't do anything else. I don't know what else to do.
I know.
They shouldn't ask me no questions. I won't tell the truth. Fuck.
Oh my God.
Everybody out like, hey, check this out. No, you off brand. I can't help it. He's like, that's why nobody calls and wants to talk to you. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm hella music.
That'd be the laugh. You said nobody wants to talk to me.
They don't. They don't.
Funny. How you said it was just so funny.
They really don't. They really don't. They don't want me like, dude. Me and Jesse go somewhere. They'll ask Jesse if you just coming by yourself, right? Like they invite him to an event because they know they put me in the same room. I'm like, no. I say no all the time. No is okay. You should say no when fuck shit's happening.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, no, this is a bad idea. No, let's not overspend. Where the fuck are you getting this money at? No, cuz I'm gonna sink your battleship. That's fucking wrong. No, and no. Until you see, I just did a show where I just said no both like the whole show.
No.
I was totally disgruntled. Like, no, you're not gonna do that. That sucks. No, who said that was a good idea? Who's making these choices? Why are you going with it? It's no. Say no. Why do you have to go along with the status quo, especially on city council? There's got to be somebody that's gonna say no. They're always like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and approve this and approve that. I'm like, what? No.
No.
Don't approve that. That's fucked up. That's shit. No. Add more police? What? No.
Let me ask you: Is Colorado? I mean, Denver more? Is it Republican or Democrat? It's more Democrat, right?
More Democrat. Yeah, right now it's currently Democrat, and they want to say bipartisan, and I'm like, that's just another word for Democrat.
Right.
That's like the illusion of inclusion.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, let's be inclusive. I think it's ambiguous. You know what I mean? I do. I think it's really ambiguous. I don't. They want to always. Technically, I feel like Colorado's just all white, and they're gonna just do be I'm white, and I say so. No matter what happens.
Has marijuana passing there helped the economic situation at all for anybody, or is it kind of still the same?
No, even with the new mayor is like in our defense, in mine and Jesse's defense, the new mayor, stole everything that we worked on. You know what I mean? Because like we know we have the proof.
Right.
I made the flyers. And I only put them in black hands, and black hands put them in white hands. That was after that. And then I'm not like Jesse. I'm like from the bottom. I'm like from the street. He actually had time in working with politicians and drafting stuff and whatnot. That's like my first time. Like I don't know.
So you roll right off the street like, why ain't y'all doing? He like, Gabe, it's procedures. We gotta do these procedures.
I said behind every politician is a thug. Right here, baby. You need me.
Power.
You need me, cuz you need me. Like right here. You need me.
Okay.
Shit, I'm the only one to see things from the right perspective. You gotta get them from the bottom.
I get what you say.
You can't just I go there trying to talk to you and be like, oh yeah, just go. No, you can't fucking indoctrinate me. You can't poison my mind. You can't make me. You can't buy me. I'm not maneuverable. I'm not trainable, coachable.
I know that.
Toe the line. What? Toe what line? You can't tokenize me. I won't let you take pictures of me. I'll be like, where's the money for it though? You know what I mean? Like, seriously. No pictures. Why? Because you got to give me money.
Right.
Well, how much money? Well, what do you think it's worth? I don't fucking know. I'd be throwing out random shit like $10. $15, you know, I don't know. Fucking, I just want to see if they're gonna do it. Who can't use an extra $10? Shit. Just was running for mayor. I was like, don't let them take pictures of you because that white lady's trying to tokenize you. She trying to get a picture of her feeding a black man. Cuz no, you just gotta see the big picture, cuz. Serious. I'm like, you gonna get me to fucking sit on a couch with no white people? Fuck them.
Oh my
They
God.
lie. All they do is lie. Look at you to lie. They try to touch your shoulder like you're part of something. That's tokenizing.
What?
It really is. Like when Jesse was ready for mayor, we saw another, but we saw the whites come in and pander to the black community, right? Really pander to the black, like during Kwanzaa, pandering to the black community, okay? Pandering to black church and shit, real shit. And I was like calling it out. I was like, hell nah, because there I saw something really disturbing. You know, like a white lady put the sister in a video or in a commercial, right? And she put the sister in the commercial. Sister was like a third hanging out of the door, so like a third of her body, right, hanging out the door, trying to talk to this lady right for mayor, right? And she had a shirt on that said "Buy Black." I said, "Cuz," that's something like, "Cuz." She didn't get paid for it. I was like, "Bitch, go get your money." Like, stop being stupid. Like, go get your fucking money. You don't let this broad tokenize you for reals. Like, she just basically stereotyped. You said you're like 1/3 of a fucking person hanging out the door because you're trying to open the door. It's like, hey, who is it? Basically, cut a corner of your body, enough to see your shirt that said "Buy Black," right? But you're shaking hands with the white lady, and she don't pay you. Since she used you in a commercial that went all over, she paid for it, but she couldn't pay you. That's tokenizing. Then you had the bitch on your couch. God, man, dancing at the end, like, oh my God, when when somebody wins, they have their little party after they win.
Right.
There's like 2 black people behind like 50 white people dancing and listening to music and celebrating, right? I'm like, you fucking stupid. This is stupid. Do you think that lady who was trying to run for mayor turned around and shook her hand or hugged her or said, hey, thanks for your help? None of that shit. No. She hugged every white person and just ignored them. The 2 black people that helped her, allegedly. But y'all are dumb. You have nerve to talk about me. I wouldn't get caught doing no stupid shit like that. That's stupid. You didn't get me to, hell nah, you're paying me. They capitalize on my fucking disgruntled. That's what they do. That's all they do. I swear to God, that's all they do. What was his name? Senate committee. God, I can't remember his fucking name right now.
Cedric the Entertainer?
No, the committee guys. I like watching because there's those House meetings, the Senate meetings.
Oh.
Yeah, I like watching. I swear to God, I'll be sitting there talking and it'll be all in Ebonics by myself. You can imagine the white people are like, man, nobody's gonna go eat pizza with Chuck Schumer after this. And he looks like he's high all the time. He looks like he got the best weed.
He trying to get that band.
Yeah, he looked like he got the best weed. Chuck Schumer looked like he got the best motherfucking weed.
They're trying to take it from the federal ban.
Mm-hmm.
Take it off Schedule 1, I guess.
Yeah, right. Look, this has been going on. They're not trying to free the land. They're trying to let nobody out. It's just all pacifying conversation. I really truly believe that in my heart because we sit on boards here, that like one in particular, the whole reason the DA started the board was to, find new information or new evidence, which I thought was kind of like the way it was worded was real suspect to me. Find new evidence to release prisoners that have been incarcerated unjustly. And I was like, shit, where are you going to find this information at? Sign me up twice, free the land. She talking about get them out. Yeah, you do what you Where'd it come from? I was on the question like, where does new evidence come from all of a sudden? Hell yeah, sign me up twice. Let's get it going. We're going to get out. What's good in there? Free the land, free the land, free the land. You know, let our warriors free. Come on up. That's what I was thinking in my brain. Like, all right, sounds good. Yeah, where the fuck you get this new wave of evidence 20 years later? Right? I was like, you manufactured it. I'm with it. Let's go. Right? You see what I'm saying?
I'm with
You
it.
you're gonna be releasing motherfucking brothers and sisters that have been in there for just like petty fucking weed bags, and you found new evidence 20 years later. Shit, son. And what I gotta do to help? Where'd you get this? I don't even want to know. You know, 20 years, it just magically showed up on your doorstep, right? I'm with it. Let's go. What we gotta do? Let me help this process. Motherfuckers been sitting in there for unnecessarily. You know, I'm like, so you knew they were in there wrongly convicted, right? Well,
So
yes,
wait, so wait, how far are you away from Bobert, Lauren Bobert?
but oh shit, I think she's in like up north, right?
I don't know exactly.
She's up in the upper areas, like
so what
far,
is
like
Denver?
an
Denver
hour.
like in the middle of Colorado,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
yeah, so at least she's up north more.
What
She's
would be the?
rural area. I'm gonna look that
Oh,
up.
she in the rural area. Okay,
Rural.
rural.
Yeah. You see her drama, dude? I would have never apologized. See what she got herself into? She was down here,
When
down in
she was
Denver.
smoking in the
She was
theater.
smoking and getting felt up on her shit in the fucking thing. They kicked her out. Just kicked her out of
That's
like the
crazy.
theater. Yeah, they kicked her out of a play. And I'm like, why do you apologize, bitch?
You should have just ran
The
with
fuck
it.
you apologizing for? Yeah, you're on your off time. You're not in the house. Not like you took a date to your job. You're in an off time. You're not allowed to have an off time. You're not allowed to go on dates and shit. I mean, she probably shouldn't have been, like doing the most. But also too, you got Karens around talking, hey, Brady, put the vape down, man. I'd be like, man, bitch, shut the fuck up and look, just watch the play. You know what I mean? Mind your motherfucking business. Look the other way. The fuck you talking to me for? You didn't see shit, bitch. You know what I mean? She's getting caught up. They're walking her out. She's talking shit. You know what I mean? Everybody clearly sees it's her. I mean, she get like felt up on and everything. And I'm like, why the fuck did she apologize? What are you apologizing for? I wouldn't apologize. They'd be like, well, what do you want to speak to it? No. Why not? Because none of your motherfucking business. I was on a date. I'm grown. Aren't you grown? Be grown. Shit, go on a date, be grown. Holler at me. Let me know how it work out for you. I don't know why they kicked me out. Just old prudish ass motherfucker. I don't know what I like that. Hell no, I ain't apologizing. What the fuck I gotta apologize for? I'm sorry I disappointed my constituents. What the fuck you mean? Nobody has private lives? They've never done nothing. Never. They've never been with nobody. Never did a sick. Never did nothing. Everybody's perfect. I gotta apologize. Fuck no.
I think it might have been cool if it wasn't for the vaping. I guess you was, but you know, I don't.
It was a fucking. What the fuck is the point of a vape if you can't hit it inside? That's stupid. That's stupid as shit.
But like
It's not like a cigarette where you gotta
a
fucking.
lot of places don't let you hit vapes inside. I mean, where I'm at in Georgia, you can't bring vapes into most places. Like they consider it smoking.
It probably is, but I'm like, I don't know, man. I thought the whole point of a vape was for inside fucking elevators.
Yeah,
I
I
was
mean,
like, I'll take
now
my
that
vape
you say that,
inside.
it does make sense. But
I'm like, what the fuck you why you like? I can see if I'm smoking a whole port, and I'm like, yeah, where am I gonna put this out at on the floor? All right, well, fuck it, man. The whole place sounds like a fucking cigarette. But 90% of the time, like, all you see is really the smoke. You're not really smelling like cigarettes. You know what I mean?
it does. But you can smell the fruitiness.
You can smell the fruitiness, and like right now, I got a weed vape. I hit that shit like right before I got on the show, which was probably stupid, but
No, it's right on time.
I had the giggles.
But you can't really smell the weed vape though, can you?
Yeah, I mean, that shit was like,
She said, "Yeah."
it was pretty potent. You know, I don't know. I like smoking weed. Why is it bad?
No. I'm just saying. Like I
I could
thought.
have passed it. Well, if everybody could have their own and just chill and watch it play, be quiet and laugh, it would have been alright. But these motherfuckers had no chill. They're telling on the white lady. They're all white. She got felt up. She's smoking and giggling, and she touched him. Perverts, like, mind your fucking business. But I'm like, why is the camera just directly facing this broad? That camera was like right on them. He couldn't focus on the stage, or like in the back where real shit could be popping off, or in a dark ass corner. It's like right there. Bam. She's sitting right there. Let's focus it right there. It's like it's really creepy too. It's like those cameras that don't show no color. They're all black and white, and their eyes are glowing. It's just stupid. I was like, I would have never apologized. I'm like, no, apologize for what? I'm good. I'm good. I didn't hurt nobody. Shit, I was on my off time.
Off time.
Yeah, off time. I'm on a date. It's like fucking. They're at like the Tivoli or some shit. They're downtown somewhere. Or like downtown watching some sort of like a theater play. Maybe she should have just been quiet. I think that's probably what it was. She was probably like a little loud or talking or laughing or something a little loud then. And then she'll be throwing off the people that are acting, like physically acting on stage. I think it was like that. But if they were at the movies, I don't know how to be quiet in the movies. I'm like, oh no, don't go fucking in there. All right, fuck it. Yeah, I would think you could be able to smoke your vape in there. There's like the lady was like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, bitch, I'm sure you come into many more toxins on the way in here than when you got in your seat. And she's just smoking a little motherfucking cigarette vape or weed vape or whatever. It's 90% water.
Lady, a bitch.
Yeah, like calm your motherfucking nerves, bitch. You probably fucking was over there. You had your window down. You know you were catching that carbon monoxide on the way over here. Christ. You probably got a pet or something. You probably got that fucking dander. You probably got allergies. Shut the fuck up, cuz. Like, you gonna really sweat this broad over a fucking cigarette vape? Are you serious? Like, that petty. It's real fucking carrotish of you. The audacity. Calm down. It's not that serious. You gotta go outside. The fucking air is not that fresh like it used to be out here, okay?
Really?
No, it used to be like we had clean air. Cleaner air, I would say that. Like when I got here in like '88, it was like clean air. Though I was cleaner. And then around '93, it was still cleaner, a little bit cleaner. Then it just started getting worse. And then now it's like I'm surprised not everybody in this motherfucking city don't got COPD or some crazy ass shit like that.
Wait, because y'all like the mile high, right? So the air's supposed to be a little bit.
Yeah, when you go up that way, when you go into the mountains, it's beautiful. It's like crisp, cool, cold, nice air. Like clean, crisp air.
Okay, but you're saying the city itself is not like that. I get what you're saying.
The city itself is like with
dense.
When I got here, it wasn't that many. That wasn't like it is now. It's like everything's polluted. Factory polluted. You got too many cars. They take away trees.
Denver's overcrowded.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would say it's overcrowded right now with the people. And once COVID hit, but I don't really like to blame things on COVID because I feel like that's an excuse for people now.
Mm-hmm.
But, when COVID actually was closing towards the end, I was, we were doing our show, and I used to say, hey, man, it's a matter of time when all these people are just, all the shit talking people are doing about the homeless. I was like, everybody about to be homeless. And then sure enough, everybody was homeless. You know what I mean? I said, oh, it doesn't matter if you have a voucher. Motherfuckers can take your voucher anytime. And your ass is homeless anyway. And that's what was happening. People were losing their jobs. Because right when COVID hit, it was only essential workers like fast food workers, hospital workers, people that work at the grocery store, gas stations, et cetera. The city workers, blah, blah, blah. Right? But then you had motherfuckers that they just got canned. They were getting canned. Then they had to go to work at home. But if you didn't have a home, how the fuck were you gonna work? They didn't have to. If you couldn't pay your rent, you couldn't stay. They gave you like a moratorium, I guess, or like a
Right.
little pass. And I was like, that shit ain't gonna last forever. Why are you getting all comfortable? Sure enough, it wasn't gonna last forever. It didn't last forever, and people were losing their shit. Like maybe after 3 months into COVID, 4 months into COVID, if they had an apartment. I was out in the street, so I was barely getting housed during COVID. And the only reason that that even happened was that it was like wintertime, almost close to wintertime, and I had a serious heart condition. That was the only reason that happened. Other than that, they would have gave two fucks like they happened in like 5 years before that. That it continued just, yeah, I don't know. We'll try to help you. Just keep it pushing. But
Right.
it just happened to be that I was really sick and with my heart. So they was like, oh yeah, we'll have mercy. And usually when people get housed, like they fuck it off like within the first month or so because they have like problems, like possible drug problem, whatever.
Right.
You're outside, like I don't think they should be held accountable sometimes for certain things because you got to stay awake or you have to protect yourself or you got to do whatever. I know I was outside for like 5 years, so I could speak to that. But being in the apartments now, our mayor, the new mayor, he said he's trying to house like a thousand people by the end of the year, which is just coming up quickly, like in December. And I'm like, yeah, that's gonna work out good. It's not really permanent. He says it, and people don't listen or they don't read. He says, "Look, it's just temporary. After like 30 or after like 90 days, he just giving them time to get their shit together, and he throws them back out on the street. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
He's not really doing shit for them at all. Like he's just giving them like a moment to you know rest a little bit, maybe possibly get your paperwork and shit together, and we'll probably get your house or something. But they're not. All this new building and stuff like that they're doing. That's gonna take some time. They're
Right.
putting these little tiny home villages up. It's almost kind of we just kind of want to see him fail. We don't want to see him fail because it upsets the people, but we want to see him fail personally. Yeah, because I feel like I couldn't copyright everything I drafted up. You know, and
Yeah.
it's a setup. Elections and money are designed to if somebody puts up enough money and rallies enough media attention to drag you down, then it will happen. You
Right.
know, that's what happened with Jesse's campaign. Jesse when he first did it, there was only like everybody had been knowing he was gonna run for mayor for like a whole year, maybe a year and a half, because he's adamantly saying it every Monday or whatever, And then people didn't like the fact that not people. I would say that our alleged black community here, which isn't really that, you know, more coons than anything. We're really about fucking saying, how can you have an all black everything or a black cabinet? I was like, well, what's wrong with that? Like, really, what's wrong with that? Yeah, tell me how that's wrong, and why do you have to include everybody that didn't want to include you in your cabinet? Just saying.
That's true, but I think you gotta have I think you gotta just literally have one or two white people, don't you?
Also, I
But,
mean, I can think that
I
there's
mean,
300 black people in
Dakota, wouldn't you have?
Colorado that are super fucking intelligent that I could point out and sit on my cabinet easily, without a doubt. Because there's you just gotta. My mind is open to that. That's
Right,
how
right,
it manifests. Why would I have to do any of that? I wouldn't want to. I mean, unless I would take that back. Unless their skill sets and their qualifications for whatever I needed, and I knew for sure they were an expert and they weren't on the previous fucking administration, yeah, I'd probably consider it. I really have to. You'd have to really boo me because it just I couldn't. I could in my perfect administration. I wouldn't have nobody. Wouldn't have no white people. I wouldn't have no Hispanics. I wouldn't have a lot. I wouldn't have a lot of things because then
But I think, don't you, as a mayor, don't you have to have like one Spanish person, one white person?
no, you don't have to.
I
Why?
thought you did.
No, you don't have to.
Just because you have to address,
It's
you
not
might
a
have to address
requirement. It's a suggestion. It's not a requirement. It's not a requirement. You must have 5 white people in your 300.
It's a suggestion.
No, it's a fucking suggestion.
Think
It's
about it. Just think about
like
it.
somebody say, "Hey, don't you think you need to add a couple of white people in here?"
Just
And I'm
think
like,
about it. You ain't
"Nah,
gotta do it. Just think about it.
no." Like after my proper vetting, I would probably not have no white people, no nobody, because I've seen all the fuckery for like the last 40 years, and I probably wouldn't have no coons or coonstresses, bed wenches, or bed bugs. You know what I mean? Nobody's just buck broken or bed wenching. You know what I mean? No, I probably wouldn't have any of that shit because I
So
couldn't
very limited
be
cast.
polite. These things I gotta work with these people. They're difficult to work with here. Like, but me personally, I feel like okay, man. Now that I'm on this, I was to the helping Jesse, and then I wanted to do my own shit politically. I just want to try it out. They showed me that hell nah, bitch. They showed me.
What do you want? You want to run for mayor as well?
No, I tried to run for city council.
Oh, city
Right after
council.
Jesse's in Aurora, where I was.
Oh, okay.
So
Aurora's, ain't that Wayne's World?
Aurora.
No. You remember Wayne's World?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Were they in Colorado? Were they?
I thought they were Aurora, Colorado.
That well, makes sense. I mean, a lot of bad things happen over here. So I can see Wayne's World happening over here. A lot of goofy motherfucking white people over here, so it could happen. It could happen. Not really so much as it used to be, but
Right.
yeah. Unless they work on the police department, there's a lot of goofy white motherfuckers that work on the police department, so I could definitely see that happening. I tried to run for city council at large, right? So I had enough time, but I like I said, I'm not like Jesse, so I don't have like friends like he does. You know what I mean? Like he has.
Kind of already in the system.
Yeah, I didn't have none of that. I didn't have no support because nobody, like I said, nobody likes me. Nobody wants to talk to me. So I did everything on my pretty much by myself. And when I did, man, you would think that everybody saw me working on his campaign so hard that it really wouldn't have been an issue. It wasn't an issue. My shit was pretty easy. The problem was that I had a couple little logistical setbacks over here. Like I couldn't get somewhere, whatever. I had to come up with a certain amount of signatures, and I did. For the most part, I had to rush it to the very last day of the signatures. But here we're in Aurora is like a home rule, and there's little loopholes and shit like that that'll give you a couple extra days or whatever you need to gather your signature so you can be on it on the ballot, stuff like that, right? And then you have another chance to write in, okay? So like these little loopholes, and I read everything. I was very well versed on all the fucking shit that's going on in Aurora, but I go outside. I don't really just trust what the news say. I just go outside and I see what's going on or where everything's fucked up at it. I know the detriment of this area, including with the police and whatnot, right? And I know the people who live right here. I'm in the worst part of the actual city of Aurora, right? So I was like, yeah, I could do this. It was at large, so it was like all the area of Aurora. Like, yeah, I could do it. I felt confident. I was so fucking confident. Okay, so confident. I was almost positive that I'm the motherfucker they need. You know what I mean? So I didn't like all this shit that was going on the council. All of them are like, everybody's was either on the verge of white supremacy or they're just right there. You know what I mean? And they kiss. This is too much misappropriation of funds and too much of hiding the atrocities of the police, and there's too much shit going on to where the people are upset, and I was upset. I just felt like every time I listen to somebody talk, I'm like, oh no, I can change that, right? So
You can change
yeah,
that.
so the consensus was Brandy can't. So they were like, I have a all black platform. Like my whole fucking website was pretty much geared to changing the narrative for black people because this is still a sundown. Our version of things. This is a sundown area.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It'll always be like that. There will always be after dark, shit gets crazy, especially in my area with the police. You know what I mean? So I just always felt like that, and I just wanted to change it. I'm all about defunding them and fucking doing civilian shit. You know what I mean? So
So
I'm
you
like,
don't think there should be police at all?
hell nah. No, no, I don't. The police been fucking with me since I was like 7. Here, no, hell no. They'll arrest little girls. They don't give a fuck. They took me to jail. I was just a little girl. No, hell no, I don't give no. I watched them kill people. I watched them do a whole bunch of shit. I've been to jail more times than you can fucking count. I've seen this shit with my own eyes of it. And not only that, I've had moments where the police, once you go through a lot of shit, you got PTSD. So it could be like fight or flight with me on the police. Like sometimes I can just be really fucking disgruntled and be like, oh, you're gonna have to catch me because I'm gonna pull over and I sure as fuck don't have to talk to you. I don't care what you ask me, mate. I'm not even gonna answer you back. Like 4 weeks ago, I just told them to kick rocks at my door and stop bothering me. I thought they were profiling me, slammed the door in their face and everything. I don't know why the fuck. I was like, what the fuck? No. Just knocking on random doors. I don't want to know. I can go outside right now and fucking sit on the bus stop and I can tell you that I'm just watching them, watching me, watching them, okay? They're up to no good at all times. And they're not even doing their job. So they're not, if your job is as police to, probably protect people, not property, people, not property, not to escalate, shit to make it go left, definitely stop pulling people over and getting bucked with them in their cars. A lot of those shootings and stuff happen when you pull them over. You pull people over. Or you're sitting in a parking lot and you see family get in and you just have to stop the car. The car isn't even moving, but you just have to fucking block it in. You know what I mean? They do a lot of fuck shit. They're like, I like to patrol my own neighborhood. I like to drive around my own neighborhood. They're just scooting around and shit, blending in with my element. So it probably seems like the other day when I left, I probably looked like a fucking. I probably look like a thug. I don't know. Dude at the 7-Eleven said, "Aren't you a little adorable killer?" Mascot and everything. I was like, shh, blending in with my element, right?
I have to take this phone call. I don't know where Black's in that.
Popular floor still.
Yeah, he probably is. But I gotta drop down. You gonna be able to hold it down?
Obviously, I can
Or
hold it down.
you?
I can hold it down. Just
Okay.
can I share my screen real quick? Can you improve me to share the screen?
Yeah. I think you already on here, ain't you?
Nope. I
Nope.
think I shut it down. I cut it
Oh,
off for you. I'm just gonna hold it down till he comes back and I'll give him like 10 minutes. Somebody just gotta click on the
okay.
There you have it. Okay, yeah. All right, then. See you soon.
Okay.
Good talking to you, brother.
You too. Be safe.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
All right, family. Let's just get this. Let me just show this real quick. Because I was trying to stay current with the topic. Because I just popped in just to see what the fellas were talking about. But I'm gonna play this real fast because I thought it was pretty funny too.
All of his legislative accomplishments. I want to list them one by one. I'm going to start right now. I'm finished.
Congressmember Moskowitz, welcome. And what did we just observe? What went down? Where does it go from here?
Well, more of the same. More of the same, which is we still don't have a speaker. And my colleagues across the aisle are in complete disarray. When I was advocating that we should have Speaker Jordan, and it looks like the Republicans agree with me. It looks like Speaker Jordan right now is not to put you in charge in the last election. And boy, they have spent 9 months convincing the American people that they do much better in the minority.
You were on the floor as the vote was taking place, as we were watching it live on the Midas Touch Network. We heard some audible gasps and moments where it seems that the Republicans were even surprised of certain people who were not voting for Jim Jordan. Who
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
all digital. We just push a button and it makes the noise. And ooh. You know, it's all synthesizers.
Was there zero planning? Did they not know it was going to go down? Like how do you go in with such disarray and make an utter mockery, not just of their own party, but the reality is it's a stain on our democracy in general.
Have you not been watching the last 9 months? I know you have. I know you've been watching it. I mean, when we say how they couldn't elect a speaker and he's in power, then they remove the guy. They can't run an impeachment hearing because they're impeaching a president for nothing or trying to keep it open. They try to default on the deficit, something that has never happened in the history of this country. Democrats had to stop them from doing that. And now it'll probably be Democrats once again trying to get the U.S. House of Representatives open so that we can help our ally Israel, we can help out folks in Ukraine, and we can keep the government from shutting down again, which is now only 30 days away. So look, this is exactly what we've been seeing, which is they are just a total and utter disaster. It's good that the government is open because at this point, I think they need FEMA's help. I think they're going to need FEMA to come in and just clean this up for them.
So what happens next? What are they doing? What are Democrats doing?
Sure.
Should we?
They're going to go meet. They're going to go meet. There's a room like literally right across from my office, big conference room in the Ways and Means committee room. They're going to go meet in there. They're probably going to, squeeze some people, get that number down from 20 to something, and then probably bring us back out for a second round to figure out where they sit. The real question will be is how many people said they'll vote for Jim Jordan on the first ballot, but won't vote for him on the second ballot. So every vote they pick up, they could be bleeding another vote somewhere else. So my guess is we'll see another round of voting in the afternoon to figure out where they are. And they're gonna have right-wing media go after these people. They're gonna go have right-wing Twitter and Truth Social married. And then we got to figure out where the numbers truly lie, and that will tell us whether this is going to go on for a couple of days and they're going to try to make it happen, or if Jordan's going to step aside.
Just how dangerous would Jim Jordan be as Speaker of the House? You're a solution-oriented member of Congress who's willing to roll up his sleeves to try to make deals for the benefit of the American people. How problematic is Jim Jordan in trying to achieve solutions to Americans' problems?
Well, the only solution I've ever seen Jim Jordan solve was trying to keep Donald Trump as president after he lost the election, right? That was the only thing I think Jim Jordan has really tried to accomplish, which was to steal an election in this country by being the point man for Donald Trump in the House. After Trump lost, he lost the election, right? It was well known then, it's well known now. He was the point guy electors. And so, look, as I've said, which is for the 16 years that Jim Jordan has been in Congress, okay, I would like to go over right by one. I'm going to start right now. I'm finished.
Kevin McCarthy is blaming Democrats for what went down. What's your response to Kevin McCarthy?
Well, look, he's gone to the podium and he's called out the Republican members that all voted against him. So he's done that piece, right? So now obviously he's got to blame the Democrats because that's a good talking point, rather than the Civil War infighting that's going on with the Republicans. But look, Kevin knows he made a deal with Republicans. Republicans were the ones who voted for that rule, meaning the one member vote to file that. To make that motion. Democrats voted against that rule. So Republicans voted for that rule with Kevin McCarthy's blessing. That was the deal to become Speaker. And then Republicans, if AOC had made the motion to get rid of Nancy Pelosi, right? How many Democrats, how many Republicans would be like, we got to save Nancy, got to save her? Okay, would have never Jim Jordan here, right? So, Matt Gaetz removes Kevin McCarthy, Nancy Pelosi, and making Ilhan Omar the speaker. I mean, that's never happened in Democratic politics because we had unity. We didn't go after each other. Nancy was able to represent everybody, progressives, moderates, and everyone on all sides of the Democratic aisle. But the Republicans are a disaster. Donald Trump meant to say over the weekend that Republicans are eating their own. Instead, Donald Trump said Republicans are eating their young, which I don't really want more information onto that. But the word delicious, I felt, was about to come up on screen.
Oh, man. And are Democrats willing, able, ready? We heard Akima Jeffries talk about this before, able to try to cut some deal in the best interest of our country? Obviously not with Jim Jordan, but some moderates to the extent that exists on this side.
And I'm willing at this additional powers for a 30-day period so that we can keep the government open. We can pass the Israel resolution, pass any packages that President Biden requests that work their way through the Senate, and that we can do obviously the people's time to figure out this mess on their own. That's what I'm willing to do. I'm not involved or aware of all sorts of other negotiations that might be going on, but Democrats are be working for the American people. We can be sending a strong message to our allies and a message, obviously, to our adversaries that democracy works, which is something the Republicans are trying to put out the opposite message on that the House is broken. And the truth is the House is not broken. The House is only broken on their side because they just crave so greatly to be back in the minority again.
Congressman, any final words? I know it's a busy day there. It's not like there's just been a historic vote to, again, not elect a Speaker of the House. But any final words out there?
Stay tuned. If you were watching for Failure Theater, earlier, there'll be the return of Failure Theater is coming back this afternoon. If you enjoy watching them fail, you'll really enjoy it in the afternoon. Get some coffee and some tea. Because look, he's not going to go from losing 20 votes to becoming Speaker of the House. So we're just going to have to see on what the journey is. So tune in to the later afternoon episode if they were to call votes again on Jim Jordan.
Well, cheers.
Let's see if they did it. Let's see if there's another one out there. Okay. Hold on a second. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let's find out. Let's see. Let's find out. Ooh. I think I watch this straight out just because it's entertaining. It looks entertaining anyway. Let me see. Okay, fuck it. All right. Let's watch this because it just looks like the picture alone looks funny as hell. It's only 9 minutes. Let me see. Play. Okay. Let's see if they're still sharing. My fault, family.
For far too long.
No person having received a majority of the whole number of votes cast by a certain
I'll be right back. Gotta go on.
The Speaker has not been elected. Pursuant to Clause 12A of Rule 1, the Chair declares the House in recess subject to the call of the Chair.
All right. Well, I guess they're not going to call a second vote. Good times.
Six McCarthy. Let's listen to Kevin McCarthy here.
Don't over and read into this. This is about the same vote I had on my first vote out. Let's go back to how I got here. We wouldn't be here if every single Democrat didn't vote with 8 Republicans to shut this place down. That's it. No,
Republicans voted against Jim Jordan today on the floor, including 2 votes from somebody who's not even a
member anymore.
Oh, that's gonna hurt!
As a speakership that never was draws to an inevitable, dreary, and all too prolonged close, the very man who helped enable the January 6th insurrection set to pick up the gavel that's been tossed back and forth between the GOP like a hot toddy.
Why would you say to Ken Buck that the election was stolen in 2020? That was not stolen.
My first question is, do you really want Tom Emmer to be Speaker?
No, I don't. I don't like Tom Emmer. I figured this would be the worst job in America. Mike Rowe would not want to do this for his TV show. This is a terrible job.
Okay, so just to underscore that, you voted for somebody because you don't like them.
I voted for somebody because I wasn't going to vote for Jim.
Yeah.
We've witnessed some next level hypocrisy and BS on show. From Mike Pence's words of praise towards the very man who wanted him to violate the constitutional oath that he claims to hold so dear.
And vote to elect a Speaker of the House. Jim Jordan would be an outstanding Speaker of the House. He is a principled conservative.
Well, it's interesting to me to hear you say that Jim Jordan would be a great speaker, given he was someone who sent a text to the chief of staff and blocked the certification of the election.
To today's hot take on Fox. As today, in between recess of catastrophe number one, Kevin McCarthy tried to do what Kevin McCarthy does. Tried to deflect blame from him or even his fellow Republicans who turn on him in the blink of an eye and blame Democrats. But a Fox News reporter got us into this mess.
Six McCarthy. Let's listen to Kevin McCarthy here.
Now we have rules. We don't have to be stuck on the floor. The interesting part is why we're here. Every single Democrat voted to stop one branch of government. They created this mess with every single Democrat did this. And so I think what we'll do is we'll go sit down. We'll talk to those that have difference of opinion and come back.
Thank you. You feel bad for Mr. Do you feel bad right now for Mr. Jordan? You threw your support for him. You feel bad for him?
No. Don't over read into this. This is about the same vote I had on my first vote out. Why we're in the No. Let's go back to how it got here. Every single Democrat and 8 Republicans voted to shut down one branch of government. That is why we're here today. There's no other reason why we're here today but because of that. Now we had a vote on the floor. It didn't get to the whole point. Now we'll take a break, talk to people, and come back and solve it.
So how long? Is this going to be today?
Yes, that's right. Of course, it's the party of chaos.
Talk about all of a sudden, Jim Jordan is nominating Steve Scalise, and then we're voting for Jim Jordan. That's utter chaos.
And they can yell, but Democrats, all they want, it doesn't negate from the truth. In fact, if you want to hear what Democrats have to say on the matter, then sure, let's play that game.
We are here because this hallowed chamber has been led to a breaking point by 2 dangerous forces, extremism and partisanship. The American people place their faith in us to tackle their most pressing issues, lowering costs, growing the middle class, and standing up to those set on delivering a national abortion ban. The choice before us is simple. Come together on a bipartisan path forward, or take us over the cliff. Abandon the extremism that is preventing us from getting things done, or triple down on division and dysfunction. A vote today to make the architect of a nationwide abortion ban a vocal election denier and an insurrection insider to the Speaker of this House would be a terrible message to the country and our allies.
Let's check in with a couple of them, shall we? How about Ted Lieu?
The House Republicans seem concerned with office space. Democrats want to pass laws to help the American family. And that's what we did when we were in control last term. We passed the Inflation Reduction Act to cap insulin at $35 a month and to lower the cost of other prescription drugs. And that's what the American people expect, a functioning government.
And then we'll go to AOC, in which she directed her attention, rightfully so, towards Republicans who are set to vote for Jim Jordan as Speaker and whether they believe that their constituents, in particular those in New York, would be okay with them lending their support to a man who sought to overturn a free and fair election and is hell-bent on a national abortion ban.
Congresswoman, back in Washington, where I think you're headed tomorrow, there's a big speaker's race heating up. Jim Jordan looks to be the person who Republicans will put up for a vote. You joined in all Democrats in voting to get rid of Kevin McCarthy. Any regrets if Jim Jordan is the man who replaces him?
No, it has never been truly within the integrity and history of this institution for one party to elect another party's member as speaker. We'll see if Jim Jordan has the votes. We'll see if individuals like Mike Lawler or Mark Molinaro, who represent New Yorkers in Hudson Valley, the Catskills, Westchester County, will actually vote to install a man who voted to overturn the United States' election and who supports a national abortion ban to be Speaker of the House and second in line to the presidency. I have my doubts that the people of New York would really stand for that. But in terms of the integrity of the institution, I think it's important that we support Hakeem Jeffries, the Speaker of the House.
Is Jim Jordan?
And for those of you who aren't so familiar with the Republicans she's discussing, Lawler was the Republican on the receiving end of an epic Jen Psaki fact check after he tried to perpetuate lies framing the Biden administration to have funded Hamas.
We all believe in facts. So I just want to not U.S. taxpayer money. It's still being held in a secure bank account in Doha, and each transaction will be monitored by the U.S. Treasury Department. Not a cent of it has been spent. Would you dispute any of those facts I just laid out?
Well, Molinaro, he's a Republican that represents a +5 Biden district who has proudly thrown his support behind a January 6th extremist. So I wonder how this will go down in his district.
Republican battle for a new House Speaker has descended into an even bigger mess this morning.
I will support the conference election.
They don't give a shit who the Speaker of the House is.
I think most of the people I represent would know the Speaker of the House if they backed over him with a pickup truck, and I hope that they don't.
Here's the thing, right? Expecting any semblance of morality from members of a party who sit idly by as their frontrunner goes back and forth from court to face up to any of his 91 indictments is like Ted Cruz expecting love reciprocated from his daughter. It's a pipe dream. And while there may be a few Republicans who go on CNN or Fox to express their dismay at a further than far right speaker, at the end of the day, morality goes out the window when power is accessible.
If the goal is to continue a 30-year march to hollow out our democratic institutions, weaken our democracy, and embolden extremists, there's a candidate for you. If the goal is to continue taking marching orders from a twice impeached former president with more than 90 pending felony charges, then there is a candidate for you.
And as Hakeem Jeffries put it perfectly, there are no moderates in the modern day GOP. There are just some actors better than others.
Hey, Midas Mighty, love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.
Crazy, right?
Jeffries, are you open to the idea?
Because I got a cue going. Hold on. Okay, crazy. I didn't see if they lose their way. Probably most likely. I didn't see if they had picked anybody yet. Or if they have decided to go another round. Is it over there? Let me look. Let me see. I'll try one more time, see if it's out there. Nope. Let me see. I'm still playing, huh? You see. Let's play this one right here. Let me see if Vapor popped in. See? Nope. Yeah, it sounded like it.
What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy, bringing you another gold nugget that you can either pick up or you can just kick aside. When is Israel going to take its ground forces and bum rush Palestine? I'm going to tell you what. Now, I know that many of you all don't know that I served 20 years in the Air Force. I've done and worked in many of agencies and jobs. Pentagon I've worked in, Defense Intelligence I've worked in, Space Command, Crisis Actions Team. I've been in a lot of places and learned a lot of things along the way in my military.
I was thinking
President Biden has left for Israel. It comes as a senior administration official confirms to CBS News that the president's meeting with Arab leaders in Jordan has been called off, saying it was a mutual decision.
You're back.
CBS News senior White House correspondent Weisha Zhang joins us now from the White
House. Okay. I was just holding it down till he came back.
Oh yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, man, my damn the damn pipes. I had to damn tighten all that shit, but I'm good now. So they talking about Biden. I thought now Jesse told me that Biden was coming to y'all town on tomorrow.
Yeah, he's supposed to. He was supposed to. I think he got canceled.
Oh, he got canceled.
I think I've seen something about it being canceled. He was supposed
to.
He hasn't, but it's not like something that I'd be interested in watching. You know, what do you come over here and talk about? You know,
I mean, I figured he would come to y'all to go to the elementary schools. You know, look for little girls.
Who knows? I had no idea. I didn't. I mean, I've seen the article and I've seen it on the feed. I just skipped past it because I wasn't sure why he was coming, or I'm pretty sure it wasn't really I didn't even know if it's important or not. I don't know why he's coming.
Right. Well, I know he's supposed to be going to Israel tomorrow. But
yeah, he's in Jordan. He's supposed to be in Jordan today.
Right.
They said they canceled it.
Oh, he canceled going to Jordan?
Yeah, like this. That's what we're watching right now. It's only like 5 minutes long, and then I'm gonna stop it.
Wait a minute. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I shared the screen. Yeah, it said
No, but it said the Arabs called it off, not Biden, but the Arabs called it off. Yeah,
Biden to visit Israel. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It just started, so I'm gonna roll it back like 2 seconds.
Okay, cool.
Then we can find out together because I was just finding out too.
Okay.
President Biden has left for Israel. It comes as a senior administration official confirms to CBS News that the president's meeting with Arab leaders in Jordan has been called off, saying it was a mutual decision. CBS News senior White House correspondent Weisha Zhang joins us now from the White House. Weisha, good to see you. Given some of the volatility in the region, and why does the White House think now is the time to go?
Well, one of the big reasons they cited was that this was the right time to talk to leaders in the region about the humanitarian crisis that continues to unfold. And when you remove that portion out, then what is left? Well, the president still wants to send a message in person, the same one that he has been saying since day one of the attacks on Israelis, that the U.S. stands beside you and will continue to support you through this. In fact, we just learned today that Israel has requested $10 billion of emergency aid from the U.S., and that is under consideration as part of a broader aid package that the White House is trying to put together, along with, of course, Congress, that will have to ultimately pass it or not pass it because, of course, as you very well know, there's so much friction there when it comes to this aid, not only for Israel, but for Ukraine, for border security, for Indo-Pacific countries like Taiwan.
All right, Weisha Zhang at the White House tonight. Thank you so much. We're now joined by CBS News foreign correspondent Roxana Saberi. She joins us with the very latest from Tel Aviv, Israel. Roxana, you were in northern Israel today. What is the situation like there?
Yeah, Nicole, we were up there earlier today. It's very tense. Now, people who live along Israel's border with Lebanon are used to tensions, especially because they've had a history of tensions with Lebanon's Hezbollah, most notably a war in 2006. Yesterday, 28 communities along Israel's, several members of one of those communities, They lived in a kibbutz called Iftach. They had fled to a hotel dozens of miles away in sort of safety. Now, that's as Hezbollah and Israel have exchanged fire in recent days. Hezbollah claims it fired anti-tank missiles from Lebanon into northern Israel today, and Israel says it killed 4 militants trying to plant explosives on a border wall coming from Lebanon. Now, these are just the latest in a series of skirmishes in the past few days between the two foes. Nicole?
And what more can you tell us about some of the reinforcements that the Israeli military has sent to the northern border?
Yeah, as these tensions have been rising between Lebanon's Hezbollah and Israel, we saw some of the roughly 360,000 Israeli reserve soldiers that are being mobilized across the country in response to the October 7th attack by Hamas in that northern area. We saw some tanks, Humvees, other military vehicles, some cannons, several troops about 6 miles south of the border that Israel shares with Lebanon. We spoke with one officer who said his troops believe that their major threat right now in their area is Hezbollah firing anti-tank missiles across the border. There is a widespread concern that Hezbollah could open another front in this conflict against Israel. Hezbollah is thought to have an arsenal of tens of thousands of rockets and missiles that could hit anywhere here in Israel. And of course, it's supported by Iran, which also supports Hamas. Iran's foreign minister has warned that what he calls the axis of resistance would open multiple fronts against Israel if it continues to kill civilians in Gaza. But Israel's prime minister and President Biden have warned Iran and Hezbollah not to get involved. Nicole?
And I know, Roxana, you've also been speaking to residents, including some who did flee north. What are they telling you?
Yes, some of those residents told us, members of their communities, some of those members had fled shortly after the October 7th attacks on southern Israel because they were worried, and many are still worried that what had happened in southern Israel could happen to their communities in the northern part of the country with attacks by Hezbollah. They told us they're grateful to now have a safer place to stay. Many of those residents have moved to hotels and safer locations farther inside Israel. And they're trying to create this sense of normalcy, especially for children who were forced to evacuate their homes. We saw kids playing with blowing bubbles, play of what's going on in casualties. And they said they don't want any more innocent deaths on either side, but they also want Hamas to be eliminated, and they want to feel secure, and they want their children to be safe. So there is no easy answer, Nicole.
All right, Roxana Saberi, thank you so much for your reporting, and stay safe.
Yeah.
For your reporting, and stay safe.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Oh my God. Yeah.
For your reporting, and stay safe.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Oh my God. My fault. Okay. I don't know why I don't know why they did that, but oops. My fault. Let me see. I'm trying to stop the screen. Okay, there you go. Bam. I'm back. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I just was just holding it down for you. What's going on with you? Where'd you go?
No, yeah, I was just fixing my damn pipes, man. But I was I'm gonna do another show Thursday. I'm gonna talk about Africa. I know I've been trying to get you and Jesse on that show, which I want to talk about how well, I guess it's late now, but you know, they France, they done left Niger. And I know Jesse had brought that up. So I wanted to
Nigeria told them to kick rocks, right?
Yeah, they told France get up out of there. They said y'all gotta go, y'all gotta leave. And so what is his name?
That sometimes coups look good on people. You know, that young man who's coming up changing things. You know, that coup looks good on him. Kick them out.
I mean, well, they were doing it. I mean, hell, you had Burkina Faso, you had Nigeria, you had it was some other countries too, and they were just having coups back to back to back.
Mhm.
And so I guess France is like, damn, because France, unlike the rest of Europe, they operate off of nuclear energy, and they depended on Nigeria because that's where they were getting all the uh, uranium from,
Yeah.
And
But
so
I'm pretty sure
now,
that the most like Nigeria probably that day, man. Enough of this fucking rape and pillaging. It
right,
really, ultimately, it's probably not even worth it because, I think Africa's getting the shorter end of everything.
right. Well,
When
yeah, they realize that now because they're like, damn, we pouring shit and y'all making millions of dollars, and now I think what had happened was Russia and China brought it to their attention. They're like, yo, look, they taking this out of y'all land and they making billions of dollars and shit. And so they're like, damn, they making billions of dollars. And we walking around here in mud huts and shit. And man, we could barely, you know what I'm saying, plant food and shit. And yeah, man, you got damn Boko Haram running around there shooting people. And they're like, man, wait a minute, hold up. So
yeah, get the fuck up out of here.
they
I mean,
said,
like
look, we
that's
gotta
about
go.
time. I mean, like at some point in time, Africa's gonna come to it was gonna come to the understanding that this is ours. Fuck you, we'll figure it out. But we can't keep dealing with you because all you've been taking everything, people, resources, minerals,
Right.
from them and not giving back, let alone acknowledging or making it better for Africa to survive on any level. Everywhere is getting pillaged, and then when you got poverty happening, people are going to do there's going to be a lot of war. It looks bad. And well, if you got all these other countries that are smart and that know how to change things and create income, they should give it to them. They should show them. They should give them something to show them how to do it or help them get on the right path and then get the fuck away from them.
Well, that's what China and Russia were doing. China and Russia were building, helping build hospitals and building some roads, and I'm sure they were, had some other things. So anytime you got roads and hospitals, then you're gonna have some other things that help out the economy too. Whereas France and all those other European countries, they were just taking. They wasn't out. They wasn't building nothing. So
Yeah.
at least the Chinese and Russians were at least building hospitals and roads. And so I know when you build roads, at least that provides jobs. You know what I'm saying? You got the dump trucks bringing in the asphalt, and you got the quarries, and then hospitals. They're going to provide employment with the damn nurses and the
They got
goddamn,
it's almost like they getting all the work and labor for very, very, very low.
hmm
And not giving them we're not giving the people adequate pay even to better any condition they're in, whether it
right,
be whether it be housing or food or able to feed your family or whatever. It's
hmm
continuous slave laboring just so they can continue to be robbed. And
right,
I think too, like if you the show them the right path and where they go get help without fucking if they need help, you know what I mean, wherever they can get help to keep their economics getting better and better and better for them,
right.
Africa, without anybody chipping and dipping on them anymore. I would say do that because I think they should be left alone now. Like let them try to have some sort of fucking life. This has been a constant struggle, Everywhere is like some turmoil there, in all the little states. What is it, states, countries, or whatever in Africa.
Little
Like,
countries, right?
yeah, it's ugly out there, man. It's like not ugly, but it's not okay for them to continue to be like that, and then they don't get any credit. They don't get anything except pick that. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, the thing with Putin, he offered to not only look now, because they want some of the uranium also, but Putin said, look, what we'll do, we'll build a plant here in Niger, and this will provide jobs. And then not only will we build a plant to process the uranium, so you're offering this country to benefit off of the uranium that the land is providing, whereas France just took it. They just took it and then they processed it back to France, whereas Putin saying he wants to process it all there in Niger. In doing that, they're going to provide more jobs and an economy around that for Niger. So that's the big difference right there.
And my other question, did they ever build the railway?
They built the railway. They built the roads, hospitals. Yeah, they built
The one from there to China, or there to where?
Oh no, not the one. No. They just built them local. They did all the local building. Now the one you talking about in China, that's gonna take some time because you're talking about from Africa to damn China. You talking about a couple of years, but they got within their countries, they got enough railway to get around to transport things, just for so Africa can benefit off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because did they have to give him because I guess Africa stop paying him or stop making their payments back or whatever? Then they
You mean the Putin?
No, to China when they about the railway.
That I don't know. I don't know what Xing worked out. Like what I gotta look into that.
Yeah, because I'm behind on that too. They haven't really talked about it. I want to know if they gave their money back or because they were on their helmet for a minute, like, hey, you took our money, but they didn't get nothing out of it. They're like, yeah, did they have to pay it back or did they make things right to where she got back on track to building? I really have to look into that.
Well, I'm sure they instead of putting them in debt, I'm sure, because China, they don't really work off debt like that. Like we the ones that work off debt. So they'll probably do a straight up like trade, you know what I'm saying? Meaning, okay, we build your railroads and you give us this for that right on the spot, as opposed to like, okay, we're gonna put y'all in debt. You know what I'm saying? That's something that Americans do. We do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Put somebody in debt and then now they indebted to you for like 30 years and shit. No, they have a different system where like, okay, look, we're gonna build a railroad and let us, we'll build a railroad. Let us, we want the uranium, we'll build your railroad. We want the uranium, we'll build your hospital. We want the railroad, let us build you, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to build it right on the spot, like trade for trade. So uranium for the railroad, uranium for the hospital, uranium, build new roads, uranium for whatever, you know what I'm saying? So now they're not going to do the debt stuff. That's us. That's America all day. They want to put you in all kind of weird debt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like karmic dues are going to be happening sooner and later with America. We can only get away with doing so much dirt to other places to where now it's starting to show itself light.
Well, Israel's going to be very telling. So, like I said, we'll see tomorrow. I guess is he supposed to be meeting with Benjamin Netanyahu tomorrow, Biden? Because
I didn't say anything yet. He won't stay out there too long because he's not really making any progress. I mean, all bad.
Well, the reason I bring that up, right? Because again, Israel bombed that hospital, and so now they're gonna want to hear from Biden. Biden's going to do two things, dog. He either going to double down on the story that Benjamin Netanyahu, or he's going to condemn it. I don't think he's going to condemn it. So I think he's going to
condemn it. I don't think he's going to condemn it. I think he's going to keep with it because I think if he condemns it, he'd have to condemn everybody.
Right. And you can't condemn Israel because they are allies. So now
they're allies. You're funding them, majorly funding them.
Right. So no, Biden's not gonna damn he's not gonna throw Israel under the bus. So yeah, he's gonna have to damn whatever Israel say, Biden's gonna have to back up and say, okay, yeah, all right, whatever Benjamin Netanyahu say, we back at 100%. And that's not gonna look good in front of the Arabs, because the Arabs are like, yo, y'all bombed the hospital and there were no bombs in there, because usually if they got ammunitions in there, right, and you bomb it, so you get the first explosion, whatever's in there, it'll be a second explosion. There was only one explosion. So basically, somebody got the wrong intel saying that they were stocking weapons, hiding weapons in a hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
I mean,
For failure, like that's an intentional murder right there. Like,
but they doing all kind of shit. But you know what I'm saying? But again, I mean, as long as Israel feel like America got their back, then they'll feel like they can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? But again, all that does is just make Biden look bad at the end of the day. And so that's why I was trying to tell Ron. I said, Ron, Biden making itself look bad. Yeah. I mean, you want to talk about Trump, this and that, but Biden is making some bad moves, which people gonna look at Biden, look at Trump, be like, well, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we got these charges. Okay, big deal. You know what I'm saying? Put Trump back in there, because Biden is doing some like this Israel thing. It's looking bad.
Oh, this is definitely wrong timing, because it happened right after the speaker of the House got fired. I mean, everything's like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. That same thing Yanga said, man. He said, was that MD? Said, yeah, things are happening back to back to back under Biden administration, making them look bad. And so I'm just like, yo. And then on top of that, he's not only sending money to Israel, but he's still sending money over to Ukraine. So
right. And when the shit, like, let me think about it like this. Not only so that happens, right? But he left the border wide the fuck open.
Wide open, right? We ain't even talk about the border, right?
Wide open. So all these governors and shit are just doing, they acting on their own. They're acting on their own whim. Like, fuck you, take these fucking immigrants, send them over here. I don't give a fuck what you say, right? I thought that shit was amusing as hell. However, also we got the immigration problem that is now becoming like not at first it might have been like they treated it like it was cute, but now it's fucking increasingly bothersome. Now the whites are bothered, right?
Well, like you said earlier, you said it earlier that you got people here that are homeless.
We can't get help. They can't get help. I mean, like they housed here in the city, here in our city. They housed the immigrants before they would house the people that had already been homeless.
Right.
They didn't want to go inside, or they couldn't go inside, or whatever. And then and then the mayor was like, basically, I'm going to force these people to go. I want these people to go in, or else they're going to get arrested. And right now, it behooves people to go in somewhere, because we're about to head into our winter months. And
right. Yep.
Last year we had like 3 bomb cyclones. That was a major effect on Jesse's campaign, because you couldn't. I mean, it was like negative something, like negative double digits.
Oh shit! Right.
And
I forgot it's snow in Colorado. I forgot about that.
We're heading into our colder months, and
damn,
like today it's weird. We're in October. Yeah, we're in October. Yeah. So today it's like 75 degrees right now.
Okay, so it's warm now, right?
Yeah, but it's weird. It shouldn't be 75 fucking degrees. We're in Colorado. It should be cooler. Cooler.
But it don't get cold until in January, right?
And they're getting cold in like September, October, September.
Oh, it get cold in September?
Yeah, September, October. Yep. Like,
damn.
I remember when it used to get cold, like in the middle of September. So it's getting cooler.
Damn, like cooler. Yeah, we don't. It don't get cold for us until about late October. I want to say late October.
It stay cold till like April. Like cool, like starts. The spring starts to come in after like towards the end of March, April, around my birthday.
But that's about the same with us too. Yeah, it don't warm up until about like April.
That's gonna be a hard. I think it's gonna be a hard winter though, because we had a very, very excruciatingly hot fucking summer. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't really too bad for us, but it in hindsight, it is hotter than usual. Everybody act like it's normal, but I don't think so. I think that this could sound like not like a conspiracy theorist type thing, but the summer before it was hot, but it wasn't like that hot.
Right. Yeah, it was the same here in Georgia. It was like, yeah, we had a real cold winter.
The news make it seem like for the last 3-4 years that the temperature's been excruciatingly hot, and it really wasn't. Like it wasn't. I feel like the media
Well,
has
see here,
over us, like the mind. You know.
well, here, dog, for 3 years straight, we are our weirdest thing. We like the last 3 Christmases, it was 85 degrees.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, we had, and I'm thinking it might happen again this year, but last year and the 2 years before that on Christmas, it was 85 degrees on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we haven't had no snow either, or anything like towards like Christmas. Usually it snows on the holidays, like snows on in like towards Halloween,
Right.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, it's on Halloween? Damn.
Yes, I've lived here since '88. I go back and forth. I like to travel a little bit. If I can get out, I can do it, you know.
Yeah.
But I noticed that since I've been here, I remember when it used to snow. It wasn't a lot of snow, but it would snow on Halloween sometimes.
Right. Okay.
Like after trick or treating, snow's coming down. You know, there would be light. Thanksgiving, there would be snow. You know what I mean? Now it's not so much, but it would be cold. This last little bit.
Right. So like right now here in Georgia, it's like, okay, so in the daytime it warms up, but like at night it'll get cool, like around, hell, it might get around 40. But in the daytime it'll be like 76. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the morning you gotta leave with a jacket, but by the time lunchtime hit, like 12, you gotta take the jacket off, and it's kind of warm. But
it's going over here right now. It's weird. I was like, I was supposed to go somewhere. Ask Jesse the weather because he's like,
where Jesse at?
I didn't know what to wear. Then I looked outside. I was like, why does the computer say it's like 85 fucking degrees out?
Right.
In October. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then right now, it's still dropping. It's barely dropping. And now it's like 6:25. It's like 75 degrees. And then it gets darker quick over here now, right now. So like,
yeah, here too. Yeah, yep. I don't even. Did the time change?
I know we had an eclipse.
I missed it. I heard people talking about it, but I don't remember seeing it because we had an overcast here for the last 3 days, so I didn't. They were saying, "Oh, you didn't see the eclipse?" I said, "No, I didn't see no eclipse."
Allegedly, you can see it over here in Colorado at the Four Corners. There's like in on the borders of Colorado.
See, when I think of eclipse, I think of like a real eclipse, like the one we had back in
like your background.
Huh?
Yeah, you didn't see the images for it. Hold on, let me see if I can put.
I mean, I remember the one we had here. What was it back in when was that damn eclipse? The full one we had. That one, the one that happened like I think they said it happened every 24 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The real one. Yeah, I remember that one. That was back in when was that? When they had that shit going on, man. I'm trying to remember where the hell I was, but it was a full eclipse. And I remember, I think I was at work, but that one I remember. But this one they just talked about, I like I said, it was raining here. So
yeah, it was like this. Let me see. I can show you. I'll show you real quick. It's like 2 minutes. And then
okay.
Show you real fast.
Okay.
So I was like, man, my villain was like, hey, you want to go see the solar eclipse at the Four Corners? I was like, God, no, hell no. That's a long ass drive to be in the car with you, lady.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not going to let me listen to music? And be, no, cool. I'm like, I'm good on that. I don't hang out, listen to music in the car and talk your ear off. She was not going to let me do that. So I was like,
oh, so those are real. Okay. Ring of Fire. Costa. Yeah, I didn't see that. Damn.
A stunning image that North
Hold on a second. Go ahead.
America has witnessed only 5 times this millennium.
I mean, it doesn't look real.
I didn't think I would cry. The annular solar eclipse, or ring of fire, happens when the moon passes between the sun and Earth, creating a fiery orange ring around the moon's shadow.
It's literally just this perfect ring, and it's glowing, it's radiant. I feel like I'll be dreaming about this for weeks to come.
I'm thinking of the song Ring of Fire.
Depending on clear skies and location,
wow, this is a perfect ring of fire. It's just so crisp.
You likely got to see images like these, from cloudy skies in Idaho to Valley of the Gods, Utah, and the State Aquarium in Corpus Christi, Texas.
In one particular location on Earth, it's normally 375 years between eclipses. So it's rare that a person gets to experience it in their lifetime in their specific location. Nowhere else in the solar system do you get these types of eclipses.
People driving hundreds of miles to get the best view. We drove like Los Angeles.
Oh, wow.
Even a partial eclipse drew in a crowd, many arriving hours early to get the best seats in town at the Griffith Observatory.
It's a mob, a happy mob that's actually engaged with the cosmos.
No matter the age,
it's a really cool sight to see.
Viewers were over the moon.
Looks amazing.
It's 9:24 a.m. in Los Angeles. Maximum eclipse, making the sky just slightly darker. If you've got the right equipment or glasses, the view is pretty spectacular. Yeah. Because the sun is never fully covered, observers must wear proper eye protection. What did you think?
This was phenomenal. We were in the total eclipse in 2017 in Wyoming, and it was one of the best things we've ever done.
That's what it was. 2017. I remember that one.
We're not going to miss.
If you miss this eclipse, that total eclipse, which will create complete darkness like we last saw in 2017, will occur again in just 6 months. In the U.S., ideal viewing locations will span from Texas to Maine.
This is just a precursor to the big one coming in April, I think. So a little training for her.
Excitement already building for an experience out of this world. Dana Griffin, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Thanks for watching.
I
Stay
just-
updated.
yeah,
on
I remember
breaking
in
news.
2017.
That
is
just
when I
happened
remember.
over here. Well,
Right. Oh, but you had to be in that certain area, though.
yeah, I thought that was tight.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, I was like, damn,
This,
let
well,
me-
you know, it's the best view over here in Colorado. We're like right on the cusp of Utah too.
Wait, Twin said the next full one is in April. Wait a minute, does that don't sound? Does that sound right? I thought they happen every. So, 2017.
This is well the news just
So
said
they
in
happen
6
every.
months.
What up, E? Let me drop the link for E. Oh, it's every. How often?
The news just said every 6 months. Well, this next one is coming in 6 months.
Yeah, he said a full one. A full one. So not like 2017 though, right? Because that was a full one. I know that was a full one. That was like
I missed
it was
that. I missed that one.
You missed the one in 2017.
I don't remember what I was doing at that time, but it's really hard for me sometimes to just catch it. But I've been looking at the sky like all the time.
You know what it might be? I think it is in certain areas. I think they happen all the time, but in different areas. I think that's what it is. Because yeah, I don't know how you. Yeah, 2000. If you missed the one in 2017, I missed this one, so it must be moving around. It must be different ones because
the next one should be closer, like out that way towards where you are, so you should be able to see it better because it's coming that it's going that direction from what the news just said.
Okay, so it's gonna come east. Okay, I'm gonna definitely April. I'm gonna look out for it because yeah, like I said, the one in 2017. I don't care where you were, it hit it covered the whole city, man. I was like, damn, okay. So it's like you couldn't miss it. You know what I'm saying? It was in the middle of the day. It was like at 12 o'clock, and when the sun hit, like it went from daytime to nighttime, and then back to daytime. It was crazy.
All I know is that 2020 between 2021 and 2023 has went extremely fast.
Okay.
I feel like 22 to 2023 have went super fast for me. Like I couldn't believe it's been a year. I was seeing some stuff that me and Jesse had done, like a video or something like that. I was like,
Yeah.
God damn it, man! It's been a whole year. Like that was quick. Just seems so fast. The year had moved so fast.
Right. Yeah. Time is flying. It do fly. You know.
I don't know why the Democrats need to put more people up.
Oh, you talking about the yeah, I heard I was downstairs when I was working on the thing. I heard y'all talking about the damn vote.
Yeah, like the
Democrats. Yeah. I mean,
put more people up or put somebody up or like to run for to run. Because I don't think Biden or Kamala, I mean, should even be considered.
no, Biden, he fucking up. He fucking up bad. He fucking, like I said, the border, he fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn, the war in Ukraine. You know, Ukraine pretty much lost that war.
Yeah.
Then they goddamn invaded Israel. Then the gas prices got high as hell. It's just, it's no.
Everybody's on strike this year.
Oh yeah. You got the auto strike. You had the goddamn Kaiser Permanente strike. You had the what others? It was another strike. I think like a nurses.
The nurses strike.
Yep.
The pilots are striking.
Right. And yeah.
There's strikes everywhere, and I was like, I'm on strike.
Yeah, Biden. Yeah, he
I love
didn't
strikes.
Right. That's why I can't understand why people want to damn like even think about voting for Biden. I'm like, damn, hell no. Like, dude, I mean, I can understand the first time, but now that he's president, now y'all see what he do. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see them voting for him because they didn't know how he was gonna do. They were thinking about Obama. Oh, he was Obama's VP. But now that man, they say he's worse than them. You probably too young to remember Jimmy Carter.
Mm-hmm. I am too young, but I do know that there's a history with him. You know, that he was showing his ass before, so you kind of knew that his shit was not specific. His shit was never really for black people. Period.
Yeah, but for some reason,
like that,
people wanted to overlook it though, because they were like, "Oh, Trump is bad," so they overlooked. I mean, like Biden history was. I mean, you could find it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you could find like, man, like I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but they were so. Oh, we gotta get rid of Trump, and I'm like, yeah, but Trump has some good gas prices. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
You know,
but I don't want to say it's because I'm so bad, but I was like really amused, like super entertained, because he's like a villain, he's just a villain as shit, and he's continuously just scooting out of it, and he wasn't really. I mean, I was like you put the wall up. Yeah, he's a little controversial, but when has he not been controversial? When he had his own shows before he was even running for office for anything.
Okay, but did they hate him because I never watched his shows. So all that hate, does it come from his shows and all that stuff? Like, because I never watched that stuff. I just know Trump. I only know Trump from the presidency. Like I heard about Trump, but I never paid him no attention until he became president. And I can only go by what, like I said, the gas prices was good, everything was low. Gas prices are lightweight.
They have stimuluses.
Yeah, the stimuluses. The guy, I mean, like I said, I don't know what the hell man. Hit the panel, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Hit the panel. He said something about gas prices are lightweight. Really? Oh, yeah. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know. He sounds like he's gonna get emotional right here.
Yeah, he wanted. Yeah. He wanted these Trump haters, man. But my thing is, like I said, I didn't know about Trump. Like I said, I knew who he was.
Yeah.
I knew he had a TV show. I never watched a TV show.
He did some offensive shit. Yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying, did all that hate come from the TV show?
Well, it was just stems because he just does what he wants. Everybody hates that. Nobody likes that shit. He doesn't tell a lie. He's over there making his own fucking decisions. Seems like he was just on his own, doing his own thing and making motherfuckers go along and tell his line. I think that's what it was. I personally thought it was funny because he was like, he told him. He didn't ask him. He told him. You know, asking is always guaranteed for a no. When you tell him, like,
So again, was this was a TV show, right?
nah, his presidency. I don't think he asked for shit. I just think he told everybody what to do.
I mean, but he's the president. That's what he's
Yeah.
supposed to do, right? Okay, so what was the problem?
Jealousy? I don't know. I didn't really see anything wrong, except that he got. I guess you say you're a liar, he's a liar. Apparently they just look. That's a lot of fucking charges. It's like throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping it sticks. They just keep trying to charge him with everything, and
Yeah,
just
all them
keep
charges are
out,
bullshit.
do this, do that. They can't catch him doing anything really.
Right.
I think his biggest issue was that I would say his biggest issue and that I found more amusing was whatever he talks about freely. And the fact that he wasn't I don't really think he was lying about the fucking shit being fixed or people are things are selected, considering what I seen with my own eyes here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me here too. Yeah.
When Jesse ran, and then when I ran, they didn't even give me an option. They didn't even count the votes. They just told me no, that I couldn't even be on there.
Hey, what up, Black Song? What up, family?
Hey, Jesse.
Shabaka's Black Experience enhanced about 20 minutes.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go crush your shit when you get up there.
All right, y'all. So Jesse's about to start in 20 minutes. Jesse, you want to come on, drop the link real quick so we can? We can.
They're gonna have to do it because she at the computer.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, he just comes to the house and just takes over everything. You don't even live here.
I am a black revolutionary.
So am I. And he don't let me take over his house. Fair is fair, man.
Jesse, did you see the damn Congress vote today?
Oh no, how'd that go down?
Oh man, he came up short, man. They got to do it again.
Yeah, you guys send the link.
Oh, they got to do it again. They didn't pick bacon.
Nah, they didn't. Nah.
What's the?
Nah, they got like 20 fucking Republicans held out and shit.
Wow.
But they want to get paid. They want to get paid for their shit. That's what that shit is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They use it as a bargaining chip. I'm like, wow, y'all really doing this? But yeah, they do.
Definitely pressing the Democrats out here. I know Lady Shay told y'all how a Democratic enclave, the Blue Mafia, it is over here.
No,
they got a whole syndicate going.
I did not.
Right.
That. Was not doing any of that. Hey, what was the what's the link, Jesse?
You gotta put it in. It's on the page.
What page?
Page.
Make it easy for me, mister. I gotta look for it, man. Give me 1 second. I'll put it in there.
Jesse, what you're going to have to do one day, you're going to have to just put it on a banner, man. That way I just flash the banner. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Put it on a banner one day, man. Or, like on the...
yeah. But, yeah, let's see. Let's see.
Yeah,
I think
that way I can just...
Jesus Christ. What was that? Is that you?
Yeah, that's one of Jesse's banners, but I was like, he could just put it on the thing. There we go. Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's MD.
Yeah, one of those yeah, it's weird. It's weird how you guys got it set up for me. Like, is it so complicated?
We don't have the countdown either, Black. So we got to put the countdown back up there. Like, there's a RINO uncensored countdown, but there should be one that's just strictly for StreamYard.
Oh, hold on. Let me
because they keep flagging our videos.
Well, they're only flagging it. I gotta make another clip because that's my fault. That's my fault. I did that. I didn't think that fucking all that shit was gonna be so sensitive. On the last clip I made, I had a song on there that they copyrighted, so I just gotta make another one for Line Black News. I don't do that shit on my shit.
Hey Jesse, how do I hold on? I think you know what? Hold on. I know what you're talking about. Let me see if I can pull it up on the hold on.
Jeez, there's a lot of stuff going on. But the way y'all got it set up is like I don't like when I did my show, I didn't get on your platform.
Yeah, I know what Jesse's talking about. He's talking about the count in, but you know what? Oh man, I hope I didn't erase that shit. Damn, I can't find it.
You gotta go on your brand.
Yeah, I'm on brand right now, but I can't.
Like the
He's talking about the original countdown.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What would be labeled, Jesse? Because I don't see it.
Brand, you'll just see the numbers. It should come with it.
Yeah.
Standard or
It's
stock.
not on there. Black Sun already lit.
Oh damn.
I don't know, but I don't know how to get set up
The
on.
only one that's on there is the RINO Uncensored one with the bomb. Like,
Right. Yeah, Jesse, I ain't seen that thing in a while, man. I don't even know if it's like, damn.
Yeah, man.
Is there any way we can retrieve it, or is it? Damn.
Yeah, I'm
you gotta
pretty
do
sure.
it through Canva. Every time you click the link, it says you gotta go through Canva to put it back on.
What's that?
It's a program for all kinds of art related stuff.
You probably just deleted the one
original
thing.
countdown. Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
thinking, man.
like because you can install your own. Like I don't know. To me, there's a lot. Like y'all have what 6 places to post or what? How's it go?
8 up to
Well,
8.
Jeffrey, is there a site where I can go and download it again? Like, or just download that little part with the countdown?
When you type it into Google, it tells you to go to Canva.
Oh, okay.
In VA.
I bet I can figure it out. That like I never really looked at. I can't. You didn't put me on your stuff, so my show is part of my show.
You didn't get the invite.
Of course not. I didn't get the invite to nothing. Nobody ever keeps me out. It's a real thing. Like you didn't hear it. They just keep me out of everything. And I don't know why. I really need me. So, whatever.
Kick you out? What do you mean? What do you mean?
He didn't put me on the thing. So I don't use your platform. Even though the revolutionary.
Oh, y'all got two different accounts. I was gonna say y'all don't share the same account, or y'all don't share it, or
Jesse had
but dog, what I had to do, I had to give Jesse one, I had to give Ron one, I had to give MD one, and I had to give wait, Jesse, Ron. It was somebody else, but yeah, they only allow me 4.
What?
MD said Iran says time is over.
Uh-oh. Let's see.
China didn't like that shit either. They're like, hey, y'all need to chill out with that. They don't want us to come collect.
Egypt, Palestine, meeting with Biden. Okay. I read said time is up, is over. Hey, Biden looking bad right now.
I know, Jesse, Jesus. All right, it was good talking to you guys.
All right, so everybody go to Jesse show.
On my vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay, well, whatever. I just posted a show on my shit anyway.
Okay.
On the revolutionary agenda. So yeah, next time I guess whenever there's a free spot opening up, I guess I'll get on.
Yeah, we'll be back on Thursday. I'm gonna do a show on Thursday, but so he about to start it now?
Yeah, he got to log into Blog Talk to get on the studio.
Okay.
It's a call-in show.
Right.
And like I said, since I don't know how to, I didn't know how to access y'all shit, so can't really tell you how to. I can tell you the number to call in. That's like it's.
You know, hit in the private chat. The private chat.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll get that down.
Yeah. That way I can just hit the link.
Yeah, let me see.
Because sometimes when you post it in the comment, I can't copy and paste it, but in the chat I can just hit it.
Yeah, right.
That's what Jesse usually do. He just put it in there and I hit it.
Yeah, he's more savvy.
Yeah. I already know.
Hey, I mean, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with this phone? Hang up. It's just like crazy. It sounds like straight white noise. Yeah. All right. Just stay on for like about maybe like 5 minutes. I gotta find the link that he put it on because he just got to my house, so now I gotta switch over to his.
All right, for sure.
And we'll see you guys there.
Okay then.
Thank you for having me, brother.
All right, no problem. All right, China. All right, y'all. I want to say shout out to MD, shout out to goddamn E Bizzle, shout out to Twin, shout out to Ron, shout out to Carolyn Lowe, Shout out to Chris. Hey, I see you, Chris, man. Goddamn, Chris. Hate I missed you today. You said Trump losing popularity. No, he ain't. Not according to the polls, sir. Not according to the polls. I'm just saying. Trump 2024 and Black Sun 2028. That's right, goddamn Deacon. That's right, Deacon. Shout out to Yanga. Shout out to, again, shout out to Chris. Shout out to Ron. We ain't had no porn bombs tonight, but we know how to deal with the porn bombs. Oh, yeah, y'all got me back on my editing skills. So, yeah, all y'all porn bombers, y'all can hit the channel. It'll just get goddamn blurted out. You ain't gonna stop you can't stop the arena. All right, man. Shout out to everybody, man. With that being said, man. So MD's giving me fuel for the arena, the abroad. So we're gonna see what's going on with Iran. Biden's over there. We're gonna see what Biden talks about. And then y'all know I might do a pop-up tomorrow and speak on it. But with that being said, man, I thought they were gonna do a revote tonight with Jordan. Apparently that's been postponed. So I thought it was 6 o'clock. I got the wrong information. So MD, I do apologize for that. I thought they were going to go into Congress tonight. It apparently didn't. So with that being said, man, we are out. Head over to Chay's show on Blog Talk. With that being said, we are out, y'all. Peace.
The arena of 6.